Hello. Hi. Yes, I was trying to speak earlier, but another Windows update messed up my settings again. Love you, Microsoft. Anyway, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, last time we had a Windows update, it screwed with my audio settings in Streamlabs, and I did that again today. I love it. But anyway, welcome. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back for more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Yay. So, technical difficulties aside, I think you can hear me now. I hope you can hear me. Anyway, so yes, welcome back. We just started Act 2 at the end of yesterday's stream. We basically did a little cutscene and talked to the storyteller because you have to talk to him immediately at the beginning of Act 2 or else you gotta wait a long time to see him again. But anyways, we are back. And hopefully we won't have to cut the stream short today. You never know when you got to deal with other people. But, sorry, I just saw a notification pop up that said BG3 patch 9 is coming. I'll have to look at that. Alright, anyways, but onto a different Dungeons and Dragons game today, right? Patch 9. We'll get to it when that comes out. But today we're doing this Dungeons and Dragons game. Yes, I know. This one's based on 3.5, and that BT3 is 5e. I'm not a D&D'er, but that's what I've been told. Anyways, we're doing this now. As I said, we just started Act 2. All we've done is the cutscene and talk to the storyteller. And that's it. That's all. So, shall we get into it? Since I had to start a little late because of my weird little settings being screwed up by the Windows update again. So, let's just go. Let's just go. Again, I hope you can hear me. Like I said, Windows keeps messing up the Streamlabs audio settings. Urgh. Love it. But anyway, so hopefully you can hear everything. Tell me if you cannot, if something doesn't sound right. Okay, so hopefully everything sounds okay. Alright, so we just finished talking to the storyteller, and we're supposed to follow Earbeth around to see the camp. The war camp, because Queenie Pooh has decided that we're going to be in charge of the 5th crusade since she did so well running the first 4 on her own. So she put us in charge of the 5th one. So yeah, what do we have? We have this to do. Visit Jerna and Chili Creek. Make it to Dresden. Talk to her. And then the Trendelev thing, Nenio's quest, Sela's quest. Oh yeah, we found Earbeth's scabbard in the Grey Garrison, so we need to talk to her about that. And we've got Storyteller, that's an ongoing one though. But, let's see, I think. Yeah, this is the very last one in there. Oh, and another thing, when I was watching it back, I noticed I kept saying that you pick your mythic path at the end of Act 3. I think it's actually the end of Act 2. Because we just saw how Act 1 ended. And I think Act 2 ends with you choosing your mythic path. And Act 3 will explain to you why I have such a seething hatred for Gelfrey. And then Act 4, my least favorite act. We'll get to that when we get to it. But anyway, I actually kind of like Act 5, and then Act 6 is mostly a finale. But anyways, yeah, 3 and 5 are my favorite acts. But shall we move on? Let's see. I do think I need to sort stuff out, though. Oh, here's my alignment now. Now I gotta level some people, too. Ember, be tired. Alright, but yeah, I start at dead center. And this is how my alignment has changed throughout the story. And if you want a more detailed explanation for all the changes, there they are. But anyways, yeah. So, let's go ahead and level some people, and then we will see if we got any upgrades for any of the people that we didn't have with us, which is just basically these 2, I believe. But yeah, let's level some people. Get all that out of the way first of all. Alright. All the knowledges for the Nen. Alright. Yeah, you like your illusion crap, but Whatever. Illusion magic's probably the least useful in my opinion. Okay. But that's our specialty. Yay. Okay. So we got 2 spells for her. Let me see. Got Battering Blast might be good for her. Maybe Scorching Ray. I don't know. Oh yeah, she's also... The way these are sorted out is just bizarre to me. It's like, these are good, these are bad. Because usually all the bad stuff's out the bottom, but for her it's like good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Alright. Yeah, the thumbs down means she has to use extra slots if you give her that spell or something. Alright, so... I know people sleep on ear-piercing scream, but again, most of them aren't resistant to sonic damage. They're resistant to a bunch of other crap, but not sonic. Now, Battering Blast, that one... What's the range on this? Close range. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so I think we'll give her Battering Blast and... Yes, haste is nice, I suppose. But I might just get that for her later. I haven't given anybody Acid Arrow yet, but... I'm leaning towards Scorching Ray or Ear-Piercing Scream. I guess we'll go with Scorching Ray for now. Alright. Completed. Alright, and her. Yeah, you. I suppose Trickery for if we actually don't have Woljif with us, which is doubtful, but there is a couple parts where we might not have him. Because we can't have him for a couple parts, but anyway, so we'll give her, I guess, Trickery, and this, just because most of her spells are bloody freaking useless, so she might end up using something like a scroll or whatever. Okay. Wow, that was a lot for her. Okay, so I think just the mythic paths for these 2. So, back to her. Yeah, I like giving all my casters abundant casting, but she so very rarely casts for me. I usually have her in melee if I ever have her with me. Mythic Charge. I do often make her charge just so she can get into melee range. Leading Strike. I think I'll give her Mythic Charge because I do have, if I do have her with me, she's often charging. So we'll give her that for now. And Nenio. Abundant casting. That was a hard decision, wasn't it? Okay. Alright. So let's also check our, see if we got any upgrades, storing all that stuff in the Grey Garrison. I can't use most of this stuff. Alright, my current thing is 3 to 12. That's 2 to 5. So, nothing new there. I can't really wear much armor. I can use a buckler, I suppose. I guess we'll put that on just because I can. Alright. Oh, we got stuff. That's for kineticists mostly. Amulet of Natural Armor. +2 natural armor enhancement. Okay, so that's a little better than the one I have. horsey stuff. Yeah, I gotta get the horse that feat too, but it can't get it yet. But anyway, a cloaky. That is a little better than mine, so we'll put that on. Agile fists, weapon finesse, dexterity modifier. I don't have weapon finesse. So that might be good for Wolf, maybe? Alright. A belt, dexterity 2. That might actually be good for Lan. Not that he really needs much help. It might also be good for Woljeff. Okay, and that's the one I just replaced, and that's the thing I just replaced. Okay, so I think we're good on me. Oh yeah, I gotta put something else in my spot here. I don't like empty spaces. Alright, and then you. You can't use much of this stuff either, dear. Let's see, her current weapon is 1 to 4. That's 1 to 1. She can't use armor. So we can give her... it's not really that great for her. We'll give her this for now. And that, I guess. You. Whatever. Any rapiers? That's your specialty thing, so yeah. Well, she can wear armor. That's better, though. That's pretty much the same. She could use that too, because she does have weapon finesse. But I probably won't have her with me. And the same with this. It might be good for her, but I won't have her with me that often. So I think I'm going to save those things for people I will have with me more often. So, Sela. What is this? That's two-handed, so we don't care. Same with that. Alright, hers is 6 to 13. This is also 6 to 13. What are the bonuses? 1d3 damage to chaotic creatures. Additional 1d6 positive energy damage. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better for her. A little bit. A little bit. I know she likes long swords, but because of Iomade or something. I don't think she has a specialty or anything in it. So I guess we'll give her this. I know we're starting off slow, just redoing everything, but we just finished the Grey Garrison, so we picked up a lot of junk, so we kind of got to deal with that. Same. Alright. The horse, of course. Oh, you can't use that stuff. Oh, you can wear this. Because you're a bulwark, you can already wear light armor. Okay, that's right. So we'll put that on the horse. Horsey's got some spiffy new clothes. Alright. And... yes, you can put all of this stuff on here. So we can put that on the horse. And... that's just... now, the horse does have weapon finesse for bite, I believe. No. Yeah, I think I'll leave this for, Woljeff, maybe? Woljeff or Lan? Alright. Speaking of Lan, longbow's the only thing you're ever going to use. I'm pretty sure yours is better than that. Okay. No armor for you. Again, I don't think you need that much help, Lan, so we'll come back to you. First, I want to say if that's good for Woljeff. Ember, not much I can do with you, I don't think. Let's see, her current weapon is 1 to 6, that's 1 to 7, so it's slightly better. She's only going to use it for attacks of opportunity. Again, would you please stop, game? Please stop. Okay. Anyway, she can't use armor. That's not really good for her. We'll come back to Lan. Woljeff, you, my dude, might be using some of this stuff, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your stuff is better than this. 3 to 13, 7 to 10, 7 to 10. Now we can give Finian to anyone. Cold iron, critical hit, blind. Cold iron, ghost touch, enhancement 1, finesse wielding. I think I'll just leave him with Finian. I mean, this is fine for him too, but I think we'll just leave him with Finian. Alright, you! Okay, yes, you can put this on. And this. Alright, so I think that's pretty much everything we need to change out, right? Darren, I don't think there's anything in here that he should switch to. This is what, 1 to 5? That's 1 to 3, so yeah. He's fine with that stuff. Alright, I think we're done. We're done with that stuff. Sorry, took a bit. And my stream is buffering. I think it's fine now. Maybe. Maybe. Let me go ahead and see if I can reload it. We're stopped on Darren though, that's fine. That works for nonsense now. Okay, so I think we got everybody sorted out. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a real save. We got everybody leveled. We found anything that was upgradable. So I think we're good. Now we got to go and talk to these people. Examine the campsite for Eagle Watch, recruits from Rosian, campsite for Novice Knights, and talk to the Army Quartermaster. Okay, great, great, great. I will warn you now that I will get lost 9 million times in this camp. It's not that big, but I'm always ending up going in the wrong direction. Now I am... Where am I? I'm over here, I think. Alright, so here's where the queen is. So we'll start collecting the loot in these places. And just work our way back. Again, it's buffering! Stop it! Stop it! Is it just my stream? Or is it buffering for everybody? It's so annoying. Okay, anyway. Still buffering. Still buffering. I don't know what you're doing today, stream, but I'm not amused. Not amused. I'm not. I'm also supposed to talk to Earbeth about her little scabbard thing, but first I'm going to walk around getting all the loot, then we'll talk to Earbeth, and then lovely Miss Queen. I think that's all the loot over here. So then we will go get the loot over here. Because, you know, loot. That's the important thing. We're going to be selling stuff in a minute anyway. Oh, hi. A group of soldiers is talking loudly, laughing joyfully, and passing around a flask. Okay? So picture this. This is Sela. My sword is by the fire. There's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. An old mercenary taught me all about the mail shirt. You can't sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. Recruit. So what did you do? Sela, what did I do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know, so they all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword, and they spot me, so I jump over to the fire, wearing nothing but my mail shirt, and I grab my sword, and I yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, and the goblins are screaming. I jump to attack them, and they fight back, but I fought them off somehow, but ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. Sela takes a sip from the flask. Okay, Sela. Recruit, ha ha ha, that's some story. Hey, stop gulping, leave some for us. Sela, you're such a drunk. What did I just say? Okay, Earbeth says, we've only just set off and you're already drinking. And with the queen in the camp, stop this at once. Sela, the knights quickly snap to attention. Sela raises the flask and says loudly, right you are, Commander Tyrabade. We are but drinking to the queen's health. I'm not going to say anything. Because, Yeah, I don't really care about kissing the queen's butt, but I also have no tolerance for alcohol and people that seem to have a problem with it. Sela. Uh, so I'm not going to say anything. Here, Beth, allow me to remind you, Paladin, that you are in an army, not a band of mercenaries. Foolishness impairs discipline. Too much fun at the camp can turn into losses on the battlefield. Sela, with all due respect, Commander Tierbade, I answer to Knight Commander, not to you. The fact that we're fighting together doesn't give you the right to discipline me like a sergeant disciplines a recruit. All right then, Sela. Fine. I see. Yeah, we can go and talk to all these people too, but first I want to grab all the loot, do the stuff I need to do, and then after that we will run around talking to people. Alright. Where's the next bit of loot I can go grab? Right there. More people stopping me when I'm trying to get my loot. Grandma Gretlin, the director. A well-dressed old dwarf is lecturing a motley company, shaking her ladle at them belligerently. Noticing you, she flings up her hands. Good afternoon, your commanderness. Do you remember me? We're the crew from the next door theater company, the ones you saved in Canabras back when you weren't your commanderness yet. As you can see, we've come on the campaign with you. We signed up to clean pots and mend the soldiers' clothes. Keeping up a theater is rather expensive, but so we all have to take side jobs, but we don't want to stop what we're doing. We're going to put on a play about your legendary feats. My legendary feats? I didn't know my feet were that legendary. Oh, wait. Oh, feats. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Of course, the crowd scenes are difficult. We can't find the people to play the hordes of demons, and we decided against using a ritual to summon real demons. Thanks. Luckily, we have Master Kem. He invented a way to solve this little problem using sound. Kem, the sound master. We caught a pig and some piglets who ran away from a burned-out village. The glum and husky half-orc mumbles softly. We put the piglets in a box to scare them a little, and the sound they make is just like an approaching demon horde. Grandma. But the most important question is, of course, choosing the lead actor who will play the great knight commander. We had to rate Barney over it, breaking a number of lances as well as a shovel, a rolling pin, and a set of back scratchers, but we just couldn't decide no matter what. Maybe you can help us. We have two candidates that are most suited to the role. One will have the honor of conveying your heroism upon the stage. Commander? I'm to be played by a gnome, or a cyclops actor, or don't you have any other actors who even vaguely resemble me? I don't need a theater like this or the soldiers straight up. I'll go with, don't you have any other actors who even vaguely resemble me? We're a small and poorly funded theater, and we only have a few actors, but they're all so talented, one of a kind. I've chosen the ones that are the best fit for your role. Trust my vision. I have more than a few successful plays under my belt. A Cyclops actor? He's completely tame, believe me. He has a few issues with articulation, but what a powerful physique. We'll make him a nice costume, wash him up, brush his hair. Truth be told, in our show you mainly just make short heroic exclamations at the fateful moments, like Onward, or We'll never give up, or My heart burns with courage. Lemkin can definitely handle the script. Or it could be played by a gnome. Not a gnome, two gnomes. Rubbledum and Hierophant are twins. One of them sits on the other's shoulders and puts on a long coat so they can play all tall characters. They switch places every so often, so each gets their moment in fame, and that way they each only have to learn half the script. I can almost read, I swear. Alright, I guess I've made my decision. The entire crew looks at you holding their breath. You're the director, it's your choice. Because I don't care, honestly. Wonderful. Sorry we took you away from all the important things heroes and commanders do. We're off to rehearsal. I mean, first we'll wash some pots, and then we're off to rehearsal. Let's go, you lazy lumps. Don't embarrass old grandma now. Thank you for that fluff scene. I so appreciated it. I was trying to get loot, though, kiddos. Alright. Where's the next? Look who's right there. But the next bit of loot is back here. So we will do that. Because loot is ever so important. Now, I might not go into all these tents. I mean, they do have loot in them, I suppose. But we'll see. And more loot here. This is the looting simulator. And then we've got some loot here and then some loot there. This is where we're going. That's why I decided to bypass that and just go backwards. Okay. Now I think that's all the loot. Okay, so this is my tent. This is Erebeth's tent. And there's some other ones. We got the Canaber soldiers, the Nerosian camp. So I guess I gotta walk closer to them or something. Okay, here's Nerosian, so let's go over here, see if we can get credit for that. Because we got all the loot. There are fighters here that Her Majesty brought from the capital. Okay. And then it was Eagle Watch, which I think is over here by Ember. Walking around the camp. So much fun. Alright, so I got credit for that one. So many of our perished, and for what? Do I smell rebellion? Alright, so I think I got credit for everything now, other than the queen part. Oh yeah, the quartermaster. Whoopsies, forgot about him. Quartermaster, where are you? I think he's by Woljif and Horgus. I remember some things sometimes. Yes, that's him. So, Journal is the one we get the one quest for. I'm standing on top of Woljif. Alright. Looks like Horgus and him are having a lovely conversation. Quartermaster. The burly soldier with an impressive beard greets you with a broad smile. Wilster Garms, the camp quartermaster at your service. How may I be of help? Show me what you have. I got quests to do. We'll talk to everybody at some point, but right now I just want to get the quest done. Yeah, we did all this stuff. So we will go and talk to Erebeth about her scabbard and then go talk to the queen. I really hope it stops buffering because it's making it very hard for me to concentrate when I keep looking down and see buffer, 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 buffer. Okay, Erebeth, yeah, you. Okay, I can't talk to her yet. I guess I gotta go talk to the queen first. Alright, fine. Oh my goodness, holy delay. You guys are still seeing me sell stuff right now. That's quite the delay. Quite the delay. So, get that off of there. I don't know what's going on with Twitch today. But anyway. Here we are with the Queen. Let me look at Streamlabs really quick, see if it says anything weird's going on. Don't think so. Don't see any warnings or anything on that screen. Let me check. Hopefully you won't get an echo when I go to this, but I want to check it because it's being bizarre. It's being very bizarre today. Okay. Yeah, it says it's fine. I don't know why it's being so weird. But anyways. Alright, so back to the game. Hopefully it'll stop buffering long enough for you guys to actually see the game. Alright. So, who do we got in here? We got Loot. We got Erebeth who came with us. The Queen. WotR. Nura. Soziel. So, I hate everybody in this room except for Erebeth and Soziel. Soziel's just boring. Okay. But yeah, I hate everybody else in this room. That's nice. Alright, anyway. Okay. I mean, yay, another companion! Soziel, yay! Oh, that's my special box. Alright, so we're supposed to talk to the Queenie Queen. Alright, hopefully it will actually stop its buffering nonsense so we can actually get to the story without me having to screw up the stream every 2 seconds. Alright, talk to me, Queenie Pooh. The Queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
She's talking about Crusade mode, which I have in auto, so it's inconsequential to me. Okay.
I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomedae herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them, and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation.
So this banner thing that she's talking about, it keeps demons from teleporting, and it's the thing that Monago convinced Staunton to take out of Dresden, and after he did that, the demons all teleported in and took over the city. So that's what Staunton and Monago did. But anyway...
A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Vainik.
Yawn. The Queen nods to the demon man and the young halfling woman standing next to her. Yeah, actually, the acts that take place in Dresden are my favorite acts. If you know anything about the game, you might have an inkling as to why. But Act 3 and Act 5, your headquarters is there, and that's my favorite 2 acts. Anyway.
One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomedae also wants to talk to you.
Yeah, we love them inquisitors.
The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
Killed the last inquisitor I met.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important. but it is not directly related to the crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now. But I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
I don't like you much, sir. Alright, anyway. So, is my
Hi!
stream
Listen,
frozen?
It's
I don't know.
amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it.
Okay, who gave this little brat this much caffeine? I drink caffeine and I'm not quite bouncing off the walls the way she is. Okay, Nura.
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander.
Hi.
If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
Hi.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, her trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
But yeah, again, tell me if the sound is okay, because the last Windows update messed up my Streamlabs audio settings again. So let me make sure, well, just let me know if the game sounds alright, if I sound alright, because I had to reset some more stuff. So hopefully the sound is okay. Aside from all the buffering that the stupid stream's been doing today, too. But anyway. Okay. So let's see. What do I want to talk to her about first? Yeah, this, I think, is what you have to possibly do if you want to make her a companion. I'm curious, though, if she's a companion, because it is possible to make her into a companion, but I wonder if the end of Act 3 plays out differently if she's one of your companions. I never made her my companion, because I didn't want her anywhere near me. But, yeah, I'm wondering if the end of Act 3 is any different if she actually is your companion. Because I know you can make her into a companion. But anyway, what shall we talk to her about first? Guess we'll start simple. When we met at the Defender's Heart, I never imagined you'd make me the commander of the new crusade.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it.
I can't believe I've been on for 40 minutes and we've only gotten to, like, the first quest. Oh, jeez. Anyway. Okay, so she allows herself a smile. Yay.
However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
Well, I don't know. You did such a good job with the first 4. It's not like demons are running everything now. Anyway. Yeah, I guess we'll start with the simple things. So, what about this mission to retake Dresden?
Of course. I shall answer.
Okay, I just explained this briefly, but we will have her talk about it. How'd the demons manage to conquer Dresden?
That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss.
Staunton Vane, I saw him at the Grey Garrison. He defected to the demon's side.
Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death.
Nearly.
He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting. I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank.
And you see
Not
how well
just
that
for
went.
him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights.
Yeah, they suck.
We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
You punished him with a life of disgrace and humiliation, and that life finally broke him. It's sad, but not surprising.
Perhaps exile would have been
good.
a more merciful sentence than decades of service among those who despised him. I was hoping he might atone for his guilt with a heroic act, but he likely decided that atonement was impossible, and he might as well give himself over to evil.
But yeah, that's why I deliberately turned off the things that say, this is good, this is lawful, this is chaotic, because I'd like to see what I'd choose if I didn't have that stuff influencing me, and I keep picking good things. I'm so disappointed in myself. I don't want to be a goody-goody. Okay. I don't want to be evil either, but still. Alright. It's been decades and no one has managed to retake the city. Why do you think we're different?
We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demon's plans in Canabris. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Canabris. We must attack swiftly before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess.
Okay, what forces are at my disposal?
Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's
And the buffering's back
resourcefulness.
again.
Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one.
I don't know what is going on with that. What is going on? Why? Why game? Why Twitch? Why Streamlabs? Whoever's doing it, knock it off. Alright, anyway. So what about long-term goals? Do you know how to get rid of the world wound forever?
Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demon's way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed.
And it took me many, many replays of the end of the game to figure out how you can get a good ending without having to do the Ascension thing. The Ascension is supposedly the best ending or whatever, but there's so much crap you gotta do for the Ascension ending, I just couldn't be bothered. But there is another way to get a good ending, and it took me lots of trial and error to figure out what you had to do and say and choose and what rules you had to pass to get a good ending. or at least good in my opinion. But anyway, but it is possible. It is possible to get a good ending without doing the Ascension thing. It just took some work to figure out how to go about doing that. But anyway.
The world wound is more than just a chain of portals to the abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the world wound was opened.
Oh, are you talking about Act 6? Oh, okay, cool.
The main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the mages to explore the origins of the world wound.
Mages?
So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the world wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold. The very threshold of the abyss.
Alright, fine.
Wonderful.
Alright, so yeah. Let's call her on this crap. Did you know that the souls of angels from heaven are confined in the Wardstone? Or they were.
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess, after all, not to question her works.
Yep, never question authority. That seems like a good way to live. Excuse me. Alright, fine. You do know my character's an atheist, right? You're talking about, don't ever question the gods. Whatever, darling. Whatever, darling. You're such a paladin. Okay, anyway.
In any case, I am glad you did not allow the demons to commit sacrilege and gain control over the wardstone in Canopris. We might have lost one of the wardstones, but the chain is still standing.
I guess I'll tell her about this. Anyway, you should know I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Canabras. In a vision, I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow, he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the world wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on this special mission.
You mean to be imprisoned for all eternity and constantly at war until one of them lose and then the whole Wardstone blows up? That mission? Okay, cool. Oh, and in case you're wondering why she's talking about things that like happened hundreds of years ago, if you missed the bit where we were talking to Lan, he mentioned this, but this chickie poo, she takes these really expensive special potions to keep her from aging and dying. So that's why she's been in charge for like 100 years or so. Because she takes a bunch of potions to keep from aging and dying. Really, really super expensive potions that with, you know, the royal funds that are supposed to be running the kingdom. That's what she does with them. She takes potions to keep her butt from dying. That's how she's been around for 100 years. Just in case you were confused on that fact. That's why she's been around so long. Okay. Anyway. So she's probably actually the cousin of Darren's grandparents or great-grandparents. I mean, she's related to Darren. He calls her cousin, but she's been alive or in charge for 80 years before Darren was even born, I believe, because Darren's supposed to be, I think, 20 in the game, and she's like 100 and something. But anyway.
It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young. Like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
A smile, kind and sad, crosses the queen's face. Okay. I guess I'll say this. So what are you gonna do? Well, I'm, running your 5th crusade, since you did so well at the first 4. What you gonna do? Huh, Queenie? What you gonna do?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment.
Suck it.
However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the 5th Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, we're talking to your lovely, your bae, Gelfrey. just stating the facts of her reign. Just telling you how things have went so far, just so you know. Okay. I'm insubordinate, huh? Yeah. Again, I say, suck it. So she's preparing the defenses of Nerosian. And planning the future of the rest of us. See, I think this is what you need to do to get her to become a companion eventually. I kind of like this one, but I don't know. Let me read over it again. Does the Church of Emine really spend so much effort prolonging your life, Queen, just so you can watch the battle from the rear? You're the living banner of the Crusades, and your duty is on the front lines. See, I kind of want to do that. Just poke her a little bit again, but I don't want her coming with us. So, and I don't know if that will result in her coming with us. So I might not say that one. I'll suck the queen from time. Like, nah, I'll stick to her cousin. I said nothing. You heard nothing. It was my evil twin. She sometimes interjects her opinions. It's fine. Yeah, thanks for your reply, babe. I wouldn't say either of these because I really don't care about having her join me at all, ever.
Of course.
Okay, so I guess we're done.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable.
Yes. Remember I said there was one thing Queen Gelfrey does that I actually like. And that's what's coming up now. So, anyways, we should have actually talked to Darren before this conversation, but that's fine. We're here now. All right. One final matter to attend to. Hi, Darren.
Count. There you are. You received my instruction.
I kind of wish I would have talked to Darren before this, because if you talked to him before this, he was over packing his horse and hanging out with a couple of courtesans and talking about how because there's some stuff you can say to Darren in there too that's kind of fun. But anyway, Count, there you are. You received my instruction. Let's see. That's all right. You can enjoy spending time with Darren. Yeah, I will.
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
That's what I said. Yeah, him and his hookers. I mean, courtesans. Okay.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, she has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
Like I said, this is the one time I like Gelfrey. Darren was packing up with his hookers, heading to one of his summer houses, and I had a little conversation with him. Well, I could have had a little conversation with him where he's like, oh, don't worry, I'll remember you for a week, maybe more. I'm like, yeah, okay, Darren. And then I came and talked to the queen. That's what I usually do. I usually talk to him, but he's like over there packing to leave. And then she summons him, and she's like, "Oh, guess who's going to be? Guess who's going to be our new commander's right-hand man? Welcome, Count! I guess you're staying, Darren. I guess you're staying. It's the one time I like Gelfrey." I'm sorry, it just cracks me up. It just cracks me up because he was leaving. He was leaving with his hookers. And he's like, nope, not leaving anymore. We get to keep Darren. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Darren. I'll make it worth your while. I mean, we'll save the world. Yeah. I keep picking good stuff. I guess I'm a goody-goody now. Okay, so Darren is staying after all. Who knew? Okay.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
Darren's cool expression wavers, but he seems not to be fully cognizant of what is happening. That or he is holding himself tightly in check. It's a great honor. Yeah. What a wonderful gesture, Your Majesty. I imagine our dear Count would have been inconsolable if you hadn't given him this chance to serve the common cause.
I knew you would approve, Commander.
Chaotic. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, but this just cracks me up. It's the one time I like Gelfrey. The one time in the entire 300 hours of the game that I like Gelfrey. Okay, anyway, the Queen bestows a smile on you, then brings her gaze to rest on Darren once more. I performed a chaotic action. Oh, no.
I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill her orders and make a good showing of yourself.
I'm sorry, but everything in there has a double meaning when you're romancing Darren. Okay. So I'm the only one that can tell him to leave. Nobody else, just me. You have to stay as long as I want you to stay, Darren. Oh gosh, it's just too fun. It's too fun. I'm sorry, it just cracks me up too much. Especially because when you're romancing Darren, everything she says could just be, what now? Okay. All right, yes, you're going to dutifully fulfill my orders, Darren, aren't you? And make a good showing of yourself. I don't sleep much, but I'm sorry, it just cracks me up. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation,
The nobility of the hates them.
including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly
Around girl
has
from earlier.
already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service
Faithful
to the commander
service,
here.
eh? So all of the nobility will hear about Darren. And all the nobility has always hated Darren. And now they're all going to hear about it. And his faithful service to me. Okay. I know, really. I told you. Okay.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
That's some good acting. You could tell his teeth were gritted when he said that. The Count offers a bow, either as a sign of respect or in order to hide his flushed face. Only the barest quaver can be heard in his voice. I'm most gratified by the honor. Gratified, you say? I gotta stop, man. I gotta stop. But it's all so much funnier when you're romancing him. It's just all so much funnier. Okay, anyway. Oh, jeez, too fun.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Me and Darren will be doing a lot of praying. I'll shut up now. Okay. Oh, too fun. Too fun. Like I said, that was the one time I liked Gelfrey. Alright, so let's give it a real save now that we got our new assistant. Yes, what shall we find for Darren to assist us with? I don't know. We'll figure something out. Oh, hi, Anevia. Welcome to my tent. Come right in, why don't you? Anevia sweeps an inquisitive glance over you. So tell me straight, how'd that brawl in the Grey Garrison end? I heard the rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, you know, to listen. You've no idea what cobblers and crusaders say about you. Some say that Iomedae came to you and appointed you her herald. Others say that you died, and an honest to God's angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Oh yes, I'm an angel. Still others say it was just an explosion in an alchemist's lab. It's burning bad? What? Okay. Breaking Bad, sorry. And I'm the one who's spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. My goodness, there's a delay. But you know, you really have changed since the Grey Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you become kinda... Anevia waves her hand trying to find the word. Yeah, I'm gonna actually... Sorry if I missed anything in chat, but I'm going to restart it because there's like such a delay, and I don't know if it's just on my end. Or if it's that bad for everybody. So yeah, let me go ahead. Make sure I didn't miss anything in chat when I get this called back up. Alright, anyways. So just looking at chat, he'll be lots of prey. The commander gets her way right. Hey now. Hey now. We'll see. I'm sure nothing odd will happen with Darren. Nothing at all. Okay, anyway, yeah. So, I've really changed since the Grey Garrison, you say? Stronger? More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous, Commander. And by Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies and not to us or to yourself. Is that your way of saying you're not sure which path I'm going to choose? So you're worried? Whatever. Alright, you watch yourself now. Yeah, bye-byes. Bye-byes now. Okay. So what do we need to do? Okay. Jernok, Kaelessa, Dresden, Terendelev, Nenio, Sela. Oh yes, I'm supposed to talk to this idiot. I mean, this wonderful man, the Inquisitor. And talk to Soziel. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go talk to Soziel. Boringest first. But anyway. Sorry to any Soziel fans, but I find him incredibly dull. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to rest first because Ember was already fatigued. So I'm going to rest before we go do any of this other stuff. I say he wouldn't mind that part. Look, it keeps pushing me towards good. Yay. Alright. Yes, Soziel's now in our group. So spellbooks. Soziel's a cleric, so he does have spellbook. What kind of nonsense do you have set up, buddy? 2 blesses and 2 unbreakables. Guess we'll put that there. We'll do Cure Light. Cure Light. Oh, we got other people with Unbreakable. So we'll do Remove Fear and Remove Sickness just because it'll be different. Alright. And yes, Restoration Lesser. Good choices. Good choice. Arrow of Law. Who's this? Chaotic creature. So, what is this? Protection from evil communal. Okay, so if he's got protection from Arrow of Law and Cure Moderate. Actually, we don't need him to have Cure Moderate, because he's got Channel Positive Energy, as does Darren and Sela. So we'll just give him 2 Arrow of Laws so he has a little more offensive range stuff. Bone Shaker, though. Bone Shaker is good. So yeah, instead of that, we'll do Arrow of Law and Bone Shaker. How's that? Okay. And it looks like my stupid stream is buffering again. Prayer. Let's see. It's like Bless and Bane put together. Isn't that what prayer basically is? Guess just to make it all symmetrical, we'll give her another snowball. And then... Guess we'll do Corrosive Touch in case things get too... There is a bone on your teeth. You want to shake? Hush yourself. Remember, I'm being all good. Didn't you see my alignment? I'm a good girl. Apparently. I don't know. Alright, 2. Abundant casting. I love you so much. Alright. So, we'll put Pit down here. Put that down here. Put another Burning Arc over here. Actually, let's see. I guess Scorching Ray. Get a couple of those. Mirror Image she's already got. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. How about we move Glitter Dust up there? Scorching Ray. Alright, I guess we'll give her 2 Glitter Dusts. Why not? This is okay, but it's bad for her because I think it uses 2 slots or something because of her specialty thing. Delay. Alright, so she's the one that had See Invisibility Communal. Alright. I knew somebody had it. So we will give her four Fireball, 2 Battering Blast. And this lasts a while, so we'll just leave her with 1 of those for now, I think. Alright, that seems fine. Alright, yeah, you. Yeah, you. One of my favoriteest people ever. Whatever. I don't know what to do with your ass, because you're just hardly ever here anyway. Just leave those alone, I guess. Okay, I think we'll give her another Restoration. have it. And I guess grease. All right. Okay, so we're going to give him some more bone shakers. We like our bone shakers. Maybe not all those, but let's. Actually, let's. One of those. And I guess one of these. I guess. And he can't do 3s yet. Okay. Alright. I think that's it. Good girls have need of counseling from time to time, too. Out. So Darren and Sela are cooking. Okay, that'll go well. Jeez. Okay. Oh my. Oh, jeez. Anyways. I love his passive aggressiveness. Alright. So we gotta talk to annoying Inquisitor and boring Cleric. Cool. Let's go. Alright, so let's talk to everybody. We will go this direction and work our way back to the best one. And no, yeah, the boring one. Alright, so let's see what Ember has to say this fine day. Why are you following me around, you weird golem? Oh yeah, let's talk to her about her sword, too. Commander, allow me to say something. Hirbeth looks even more serious than usual before you. This wasn't a war. It was agony, drawn out over decades. No one believed in victory anymore. When the demons attacked the city, for some it was relief. At least the end had come. They had laid down their weapons and surrendered without a fight. Oh my goodness, there is such a delay. Doesn't sound safe. Which doesn't sound safe. I don't know. There's such a delay, I can't tell. Alright. I felt the same thing, but I somehow got through on stubbornness and the vague hope that if nobody found Nevia's body, she might by some miracle have survived, and that miracle was you. You returned my beloved to me when I nearly lost all hope of seeing her alive again. Then you went on a suicide mission to the Great Garrison and won the city back for us. You turned a defeat into a victory. I know it wasn't easy, but you make everything seem so effortless. You do everything just like that. She says, snap her fingers. Oh my goodness, there's such a delay. I'm not sure what you're responding to because the delay is so bad. It's like a minute or something at this point. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and reload again for like the 19th time so far this stream. Because I don't know if the delay is just me or if it's that bad for everybody. I don't know. Okay. Could you actually let me click on stuff? Alright, anyways. Let me check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, last thing I saw was you saying something didn't sound safe, but I wasn't sure what you were responding to because of the delay. Alright. Okay. The Queen believes in your powers too, but for me they're just more proof of what I felt that day when I saw Nevio alive standing next to you. You're the miracle we've been waiting for. You're the one who will finally put an end to this terrible war, and in spite of everything, deliver us the victories we so desperately need. With you, I'm sure the Crusade will achieve what others could not. Okay. I found a scabbard with your family name on it in the Grey Garrison. Erebeth looks down. This scabbard held the solemn hour, my family sword. My father once fought with it, and I took it when I left home to become a paladin. Alas, it was not stolen. I parted with my heirloom willingly to help someone dear to me. Enevia needed expensive healing, and having no other way to procure the money, I pawned my father's sword. I think he would have understood. I'm sure he would have given up everything to help the family. The pillow thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, the party banter. Okay, gotcha. I just wasn't sure because there's like such a delay. I wasn't sure what you were responding to. Okay, anyway. Alrighty. I hope to redeem the solemn hour eventually, but there was never enough money, and soon the sword disappeared from the pawn shop altogether. I have no idea who took it. Seems like I have to part with my father's sword forever. Is Enevia sick? You'll forgive me if I don't go into detail. It's a private matter. Suffice it to say, everything is fine now. The treatment was costly, but it was worth it. I'm still not sure what the deal was with Enevia. I don't know if I just missed it, or you just don't find out, or something. I don't know. But anyway. Alright. Say nothing. Erebeth lovingly traces the name imprinted in silver on the scabbard's leather. My parents were loyal servants, yet it wasn't enough to earn them a title or a coat of arms. Still, however humble our name might be, it is worth something. I don't know if I'll ever see the solemn hour again, but at least I have its scabbard back. Thank you. Okay. Erebeth says goodbye with a short bow. Alright. So, what I was going to do is talk to my companions. I still don't know why this Prestigia painter golem is here. What are you doing here, buddy? The magnificent and glittering golem, encrusted with gems and covered in intricate flowery embossing, triumphantly exclaims, "Happy to be of service. May Shaylin brighten and vivify your day." Erebeth, what is this thing doing in our camp? It's under my supervision. Since the day we were blessed with this shiny chatterbox, may Shaylin brighten and vivify its day, there have been 16 attempted thefts. 2 by those I had entrusted with protecting it. You think we should have left it in a ravaged city so some smart aleck could chop it up? No, it's now the property of the Crusade, which means I'm going to stand guard over it even if I have to keep this beautiful oaf in the command tent. I still don't know what this is about. I think it's something to do with some DLC or something. Happy to be of service, and may Shaylin brighten and vivify your day. Okay. Can you do anything useful? My creators granted me the ability to place illusions on various items. I can change their color and texture to make them more beautiful and appealing to the eye. Would you like me to cast an illusion over your armor? Oh, he can dye your armor? Interesting. Interesting. So this is their dye system? This wasn't in the game last time I played it. I think it's already black, but we'll see. That. Oh, this is, it's not dyeing, it's transmogrifying or something. Yeah. I'll worry about that crap later. Anyway, let's go talk to Ember. Ember is bobbing her head and humming a tune. She greets you with a carefree, cheerful smile. Her wandering eyes linger on you for just a moment before darting off again into the distance. How are you handling your new abilities? Abilities? The girl tilts her head to her shoulder. What are you talking about? Oh, the tricks you learned when the big gray house blew up? They're funny. Thanks for teaching them to me. Okay. The queen gave me the title of Knight Commander and put me in charge of an army. What do you think about that? The elf focuses her wondering gaze on your eyes, smiles, and shakes her head. Don't believe titles. All of us in the world are children of the street, barefoot, hungry, scared, a step away from death. Some imagine they're strong and rich like gods, but don't forget who you really are behind the title. Okay, thanks, hon. Alright. So, who shall we talk to next? I guess Nenio. Just to see if they have anything new to say since we're in a new act and such. Nenio, where you at, babes? There you are. Ah, girl, there you are. Very good. Just in time. You'll be delighted to know that I need you for an experiment. Don't you always? So the great garrison stands roofless. Demons are running for the hills with their tails between their legs. Mendo's queen, what's her name? It's on the tip of my... Oh, yes, Gelfrey, is scurrying to and fro, and all this is somehow connected to you, my loyal follower. Thus far, there is no scientific evidence of your exceptionality, if one discounts blind faith and divine intervention, which I do. We people of science refuse to believe in the inexplicable without any proof. We are the ones who explain the inexplicable. Nania punctuates her statement with an energetic sweep of her arm, and therefore, open your mouth and say, ah, for me. Why? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to study you. Come along. Don't stand in the way of science. What does my mouth have to do with my new abilities? Perhaps there's no connection, or perhaps there's a direct connection. We'll never know unless we try to find out. Okay. Ah. Nenny peers into your mouth with a practiced eye. All right, your throat's fine. Tongue looks perfectly normal. Your breath, she sniffs. The smell is in line with the regular functioning of the digestive system. Now for your teeth. She sticks one hand in your mouth and probes each of your teeth in turn. The skill of a seasoned dentist. No detectable alterations. Oh, God, Nenny. By the way, did you know that many individuals, while being wholly civilized representatives of their races, still have amazingly powerful bite? As if suddenly recalling something, Nenny promptly pulls her hand out of your mouth. If someone gets on my nerves, I can bite hard enough too. Can you? We definitely must test that someday, but not today. Now are we conducting an experiment of a different kind? Moving on. All right, what do we have next? Ears. Let's check your hearing. Testing. Nenia yells right in your ear and nods in satisfaction as she observes your reaction. Your hearing is fine. Was fine. But don't worry, it's scientifically proven that it's your return to normal. God, she's so crazy. Okay. Oh, Nenio. Okay. Next, Nenio circles you. Eyes are clear, posture is satisfactory, limb length is standard. No lice. She stops, rubs her chin in contemplation, in a slightly dejected tone says, Girl, you are the picture of health. It's a pity. I was expecting to find some anomaly. Well, now let's assess your mental state. Oh, God. Imagine a hypothetical situation. You are a tree. 2 squirrels have found their way into your hollow and are now copulating there. What do you do? Oh my God, Nenio. I'll do precisely nothing because of a tree. An unconscious act of withdrawal, along with a lack of trust in your own abilities, or perhaps just a healthy dose of pragmatism. Well, I did pick the pragmatic voice. Oh my God, Nenio's so loony. I love her. On to the next question. Another hypothetical situation. You are a tomato. You have just been picked from the vegetable patch and put into a crate. You know that today the cook will use half the tomatoes from your crate to make soup. What do you do? There's nothing I can do. I'm a tomato, remember? An unconscious act of withdrawal, inability or unwillingness to see something bigger behind something small. All right, I understand. On the surface, it appears you don't really believe in your ability to change things, but in fact you are a strong pragmatist who knows perfectly well what you can and can't do. Your reasoning is that of a mortal, one who is capable of achieving a great deal, though she would deny even that. On that note, I deem this experiment complete. Thank you for your participation. Nia looks at you pensively and then gestures at you with a wide sweep of her arm. And yet you remain a puzzle to me. I love puzzles. One of these days I will solve you completely. Unless I forget. Now I have time to answer your questions. Come on, ask away. Oh, God. Darren. Oh, my God. He might. I don't know. It's Nenio. Who knows what the hell she's talking about? She just amuses me, though. Even though most of what she says is just crazy. But I still love her. She's fun. Okay. Yeah. I think we're done with you, Nenio. That was interesting, dear. Okay. So, I guess, Lan, if I talk to you, are you going to think I'm your girlfriend? You have that problem, Lan. Okay, anyway. Hi, Lan.
It should be.
What brings you here? What do you think would happen to the Great Garrison? Did you feel a change in yourself? It's hard not to notice when the demons start running away from you like a flock of frightened bats. Oh, you mean that slight buff we got? Yeah, that was fun. Powers granted by Amadei to defeat demons. I'd still like to know where you guys all got the idea that this was Iomedae giving powers to an atheist. But okay. Lan raises his hand above his head and pensively scratches behind his single horn. Since I was a kid, I've taken whatever I've been given and used it as best I can. Anything goes when you're trying to survive. It doesn't matter where your blessings come from. We can think about that when we're old, if we live that long. But this time I'm not so sure. A divine power that just appears out of nowhere. Sooner or later we'll have to pay for it, and I'd like to know what that price will be. Your lawful is showing. He's lawful neutral. Okay, bye. You don't have anything really important to say yet? Uh-oh, I talked to him. Does that mean we're dating now, according to you, Lan? I'm talking to them all in order, so I guess who's next? Hi, Camellia. How are you? Greetings. The neat smile on Camellia's lips disappears so quickly you almost wonder if you imagined it. Probably. So what do you think of the powers you received from me? Camellia shrugs nonchalantly. People of noble descent grow accustomed to ample opportunity. The powers I received from you are useful, but I see no point in treating them with excessive piety. I'm afraid that's supposed to be flirty, but I don't think you can romance her if you're a girl. You're much more relaxed during combat. Your battle cries are uninhibited. Talking about cutting people wide open and being today's sacrifices and the spirits demanding people's blood. Typical things a little noble lady says. Anyway. She blushes slightly and lowers her eyes. So you've noticed. To be honest, I find it embarrassing. You see, being a shaman means having spirits of battle as my ever-present companions. In the heat of combat, they become rather, vocal. Oh. Okay. So the voices you're hearing in your head are now talking through you? Cool. That seems cool. That's great, Cam. All right. So, you're Horgus's daughter, eh? You've discovered my most terrible secret. She already said this to us before, but I'll read it. Father cares so much about the Grim name that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. I'll always be grateful to my father for everything he's done for me, even if men decide to disapprove of some of his decisions. Would it be insolent for me to beg your discretion regarding what you know about us? Yeah, she already said that to us earlier, so not sure why it wasn't grayed out. Camellia's words are polite, but her tone grows cold and sharp. Let us keep this as our little secret. I assure you, my father and I appreciate loyalty and decency. What? Decency, you say? Sorry. Anyway, for both myself and my father, I thank you for your understanding. Yeah, I want to say that, but I won't yet. I won't keep you. The dawning smile on Camellia's face freezes and dies away quickly. Bye-bye. She's a little, I don't know if freaky's the word. Insane, psychotic, sociopathic. Those might be words for her. But we'll figure out more about her later, I guess. She's a little strange. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed this before, but you can look at everybody's alignment, right? I'm neutral. He's neutral good. She's neutral. She's lawful good. The horse is neutral. Yes, you notice I skipped somebody, but I'm making a point here. He's lawful neutral. She's neutral good. He's chaotic neutral. The game thinks he's neutral evil, but there's an explanation for that we will get to later. And then her. Undetectable. This character's alignment cannot be determined for unknown reasons. Usually this indicates that the character is enchanted or possesses an enchanted item that interferes with the determination of the alignment. Interesting. And she's wearing this little doodad, which you cannot take off of her. Bone amulet. Mystical amulet in the shape of a snake made from bone. The pendant is a snake skull. The enchantments on this amulet allow the wearer to conceal their alignment. Does not seem sus at all. Not a bit. It's just nice. I've yet to hear her be nice to anybody. Okay. She's just basically kind of like the snitty, I'll be civil just because I'm a noble girl, but I really don't want to talk to you, and it's pretty obvious that I don't want you in my space kind of attitude, usually, with her. But when she's in fights with you. The stuff she's hollering and yelling and saying is a little strange. Okay, so I guess I can talk to Horgus since he's here. Horgus Grim has been expecting you, thumb stuck in his belt. There you are, I've been waiting. As you see, I too have joined the crusade. I don't know how to swing a sword, but war is costly, and I have money. Besides, my intellect and business sense may prove useful even on the battlefield. Besides, I believe... Horgus shifts awkwardly from foot to foot. I believe I owe you an apology. Yeah, because you're a big jerk. And you created that thing, so you should apologize to everybody. I love Camellia. The way I behaved was rude, ill-mannered. You are an honest and honorable person. You've clawed your way up from the bottom of society to the title... dude, my background is noble. Pay attention. The title of Knight Commander. And you're friends with the Queen Gull for yourself. Friends is a liberal term. I tolerate her, for now. Such persistence deserves respect. Horgus tilts his head in a brief acknowledgement of your merits. Please allow me to give you this magic amulet from my humble personal treasury to mark our future cooperation. Is it as freaky as your daughter's necklace? But anyway. We've already pretty much said all this stuff. Huh. So we'll start with this one. Why have you decided to support the Crusades now? With all due respect, that's none of your business. Oh, yes. You're telling me how rude you were, and then you were immediately rude. I have my reasons. Perhaps I felt a rush of patriotism when Canobras was destroyed. Anyway, why would you think I never supported the Crusaders? Nevia told us that he supported them earlier. He was hiding all of his business transactions, so she had to investigate him because he was secretly supporting the Crusades. Perhaps I simply don't like to brag about my donations. Ostentatious charity only attracts beggars. I'd wager that Irabeth has no idea whose money she's spending on drinks and supplies. Alright, so what can you tell me about Count Daeron Arande? The nobles of Canobras should be acquainted with each other, shouldn't they? He is a brilliant young man with a brilliant pedigree. And that story of his. The nobility is the glue that keeps our society together. I suppose that is why demons so often choose their estates as primary targets. Who would notice the demons' bloody massacres if they only slaughtered poor country folk? Okay. The Arende family shared the tragic plight of the Worms. Along with many other members of the nobility, they fell victim to a treacherous attack during a major celebration taking place at the family estate. I hadn't received an invitation, was slightly insulted by the snub, but it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. The gods saved me from a terrible fate. All the guests died that day from a magical demonic disease. That's what happened to Darren's family. When he was his 10th birthday party, demons broke in and they spread a demonic plague that killed every single person, including paladins who are supposed to be immune to disease. And Darren was the only one left. So that's the beginning of his backstory. There's much more to it, but that's the beginning. That's the story everybody knows of Darren and why he's the only one left in his family. But anyway, anywho's, just for people that missed the beginning of the streams, that's what you missed on the Darren front. I sympathize with the Count deeply. He has endured so much, it's no wonder he keeps himself aloof from me. I think this is due to the fact that Horgus Gorm's fate so resembles his own, and we both have to relive those horrible memories whenever we see each other. Yeah, I will have comments about why Darren pushes everybody away and revels in making people dislike him. There are reasons for it, and that's all I'm going to say. I will talk more about those reasons. Why he acts the way he acts. It is going to be explained. Alright, but anyway. Let's see. Alright, we know the rest. We've said the rest. We've done the rest. Okay, alrighty. So we'll just over here. What are you doing, babes? Mysterious elf. Damn it, you again, soldier. Whoosh. Bye-bye. So what was that about? The bearded quartermaster gives you a friendly nod. What can I do for you? I saw you talking to the girl hiding her face. Who was she and what does she want? I don't know, Commander. She never introduced herself, but I bet she's not part of our army. I know all the soldiers by name and by sight. Wilson frowns gloomily, his cordiality gone in an instant. She was looking for some elf volunteer. Wanted to know which tent he was sleeping in. At first I thought she was a messenger from Mendo. She definitely wasn't one of us, but now I see how it all looks mighty shifty. The quartermaster eyes you with concern. She was some sort of spy then. Yeah. I think I picked up a few more things I can sell you, right? Here, take this junk. Take my junk, take my junk. I should just sell it to Woljeff, but I'll sell it to him. Oh, this is that thing that Horgus gave me. When the wearer of this amulet uses a hex, the DC of the saving throw against it increases by 1. The only ones that use hexes are Ember and Camellia. So maybe I'll put that on... no, I can't put it on Camellia. And Ember... she doesn't have any damaging hexes yet. But I guess I'll put it on her for later. Because she just has the healing ones, I believe, right now. Okay. Ember, where'd you go? Where'd you go, babes? There you go, babe. Alright. Anyways, who shall we talk to next? Oh, there's loot. I see loot. Must get the loot. Yes, let's take the long way around. May Canabras be damned. Anonymous pamphlet. I spit on the streets of Canabras. I spit on its granite walls and its stained glass windows. If tomorrow the ground trembles, splits apart, and devours the cursed city, I will not shed one tear. No one here, not a single soul, deserves any compassion. Everyone who lives in this city is a criminal. If there were any justice in this world, every one of them would be hanged from the gallows. Prela Holron and Queen Gelfrey chief among them. Well, I already killed one of them, and I've already talked about how much I love the other one. So let's see. Ask anyone in the streets what they know of mongrels. The answer will be dumb silence or the lowered eyes of a scoundrel who knows their crimes but doesn't want to think about it. Mongrels, a disgusting nickname which the residents of the city have given to the brave crusader heroes to defeat the forces of evil, but paid for it with their health. Covered with scabs and tumors, bloated and gnarled, they were no longer beautiful enough to be tolerated by the very people they'd saved. As a reward for their heroism, the city dwellers exiled them to sewers and damp caves beneath the city. The author of these words went down there and spoke with them, and I'll have you know that the ugliest of them is more noble than all the paladins of Mendo, not to mention the head-chopping prelate and his murderous queen. And if any pretend that today's city dwellers aren't responsible for the crime of their grandfathers, then I'll spit in their face. For the grandchildren of the exiled are still down there, crawling in the mud and eating garbage, and everyone who knows about this and does nothing, and everyone who should know but prefers blissful ignorance, I say they're all guilty, and they repeat the same crime every day. And as long as this doesn't change, any citizen who desires to fight a demon should take a knife and stab themselves in the stomach, for your city is already rotten, and you are no better than the demons. And if anyone would repent and right this terrible wrong, they should turn their weapons on the prudish paladins. Well, I don't like them either, but who preach good but defend an order that flies in the face of justice. Down with the paladins, down with Prelate Holron, down with Queen Gelfrey. Well, I killed one of those people already, bud. But, okay, you don't sound unhinged at all. Alright, anyway. Okay, who shall we talk to next? Alright, I guess it's Sea-Law. Oh, yeah, Leoder's in here somewhere. Oh, there's Hiller. I'm supposed to talk to WotR too, but I think he's over here somewhere, isn't he? Well, let's talk to Sea-Law first. And then we'll talk to Hawkblade, and then Soziel, and then Darren. Alright, I saw some more loot. More loots. Seela, you sober enough to talk?
So, what do you reckon about everything that's come crashing down on us? All the responsibility, command, this new power.
What's rude? My opinion on the paladins? I'm talking to one right now. Seal looks anxious. She's honing her sword, but her movements seem nervous. The girl doesn't even notice you at first, but when she does, she smiles cheerlessly and stops what she's doing. Alright. I haven't figured it out yet. We'll see what happens next.
Watching and waiting is a good strategy. Probably. I'm still frightened by what happened in the Grey Garrison. Were we really chosen? By Iomade herself?
I'd still like to know who came up with that theory.
When I was a snot-nosed kid who just started down the path to becoming a paladin, I imagined once or twice that I was going to do something heroic. The lights would shine down on me, the trumpets would sing, I'd hear the voice of the goddess, or at least her herald, you know? I'd be informed that I had been chosen for a great cause. But that's the point where my imagination always failed me.
Again, with the delay, I'm not sure what you're responding to. That's why I hate the damn delay, because it's so hard for me to tell what you're responding to, because you're seeing things at a different time than I am.
Somehow, it really happened. Without all the trumpets or the herald or even anyone explaining what I had to do.
Yeah.
It's clear as day.
Delay.
My place is here, in this demon-ridden wound. Quite a lovely war going on, in fact. Endless, I hear. I'm gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. Spare me an hour and I'll crawl into some dark corner and whine about my hard lot. What can I tell you? I cry easily.
Okay. Bye. Alright. So, gotta go find WotR. I think he's over... Actually, there's more loot here. I think he's over here somewhere. Soziel's a bit more boring than him. But, I don't like Hawkblade, but he's not boring. I saw some loot. I swear I did. Alright. Hawkblade, where the hell are you, dude? Screw it. I mean, I guess I should talk to him because Soziel's right next to where Darren is. I think he stands over here somewhere. But with this game, you gotta be like right next to somebody before you can actually see them. That's Halor. He's the one that gives you mercenaries. Crusader. Lan. The theater people. I don't know why he's not on the damn map either. Halor. Could have swore he was over by Halor and these fools. Where the heck is he? Dude, why are you not on the map? I thought he was over around this part. Like around where Woljif and all them are. Woljif? Is he over here? I can't... Wilsur, Woljif, Crusader, Horgus, Blacksmith. Yeah, I could have swore he was over here somewhere. I can't find the dude. I cannot find him. It's annoying a bit. Camellia. See, it's like I can't see the things behind them. Oh, he's over here. What the hell? Okay. Guess we will talk to Soziel first, because he's right there. That's weird. I thought he was on the other side. It's been a while since I played this, man. Okay, anyway. There's Soziel.
That is not far.
Heard about the... I forget. I'm sleepy, okay? Of course. I'm sure Darren is occupied. You know, Darren's standing right there. He had some courtesans with him. A girl and a boy. While he was packing to leave. But I forgot to talk to him before the queen, so we missed that little snippet. Alright, let's talk to Soz.
Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
I have a quest to talk to you, bud. A young cleric stands before an easel, his brush hovering over the canvas without touching it. Instead of painting, the young man absentmindedly gazes at the sky of Canabras, which is still streaked with towering plumes of black smoke. Finally, he notices you and smiles, shaking off his stupor. Yeah, let me look at my bit rate again, because I don't know what's going on with this delay today. It says it's fine now. I don't know. Reload. I know. I know. I should. But I will restrain myself.
It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
Mm-hmm. You want to discuss something with me, right?
Yes, I have a personal request.
Already.
Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabras behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort.
I didn't know these people. Why do I want to go to their funeral? Alright, anyway. Okay.
I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
Alright. It's nice meeting you. Have to go.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task.
Thanks.
This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
Oh, you mean somebody that's been in charge for the last 100 years kind of didn't accomplish anything? Is that what you're saying, Soz? Cool. Alright. Alright, let's talk to somebody who also irks me. I mean, he's an Inquisitor, which automatically makes him a piece of crap. But he's slightly less annoying than the last Inquisitor, you know, the one we killed. But I still don't like him at all, period. Hi, Hawkblade. How would you like to mess up my life today? Commander, a tall mountain man with piercing yellow-green eyes gives you a brief nod. Let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I am WotR Hawkblade, Inquisitor of the Church of Iomade, the bringer of light. I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Count de Arnarande. An Inquisitor wants to bug my man. What? What do you want? What do you want with my boy? I already don't like you, this idea of yours. You need nothing to do with my Darren. Just leave him alone. Alright. Are you one of Halrun's followers? WotR's face freezes a moment, but he nods. Yes, of course. See, you probably missed this, but Halrun's the one that burned Ember at the stake. And he tried to kill Darren's ex and all the Desna people for warning them about the demon attack and trying to fix the wardstone. He wanted to kill all them because he said they were heretics and they were talking nonsense and blasphemy. And then, like, 3 days later, the demons attacked. And yeah, the storyteller also told him that the wardstone was corrupted. And yeah, a bunch of people told him that. But basically anybody that disagreed with him, he wanted to torture, murder, kill, maim, burn at the stake, whatever. He was a fun guy. He was a fun guy. I can't imagine why I killed him. But anyway. Okay. So what's your opinion on his atrocities? WotR is silent for a while. Usually people reveal such things about themselves only to their confessor, not to some curious stranger. Still, I did ask for your help, and that imposes certain obligations upon me. Let me put it like this. I spent enough years by Prelate Halrun's side to learn how to keep him from going over the line. Oh, and keep in mind, Halrun's also the guy that Gelfrey put in charge of, like, justice in the city. Okay. He was an extraordinary man, the vengeful sword of our goddess in human form. He was fighting in the vanguard, fearlessly taking down demons, exposing the coldest plot all by himself. He had served the Inquisition twice as long as I have, and eventually his own paranoia and monumental sense of responsibility eroded his mind. May Iomade guard his soul. Are you aware that I'm the one that killed Halrun? WotR's face proclaims his astonishment. No, I wasn't aware. Why are you revealing this to an Inquisitor and so calmly? That's a surprisingly bold move. Uh-oh, Lawful. No, no! Bewildered, he is at a loss for words. How did it happen? That's funny. But I wanted to protect the priest of Desna. He was deemed a traitor and threatened with execution. I will have to confirm your testimony when I finish investigating the Count's case. Shut up, you. But knowing the revered Holborn and his attitude toward the Desnans all too well, I also know that it is true. This news is hard to accept. Why did I leave Canabras right when everyone needed me the most? Perhaps I could have protected the people and prevented my brethren from making fatal mistakes that led to such an ignominious end. So tell me more about yourself, Inquisitor. I want to know who I'm dealing with. I am Ulfin by birth, but I have lived in Mendev for most of my life, dedicating myself to the service of the Inheritor. My warrior brethren mostly worship Gorum, but I've never been eager to fight for the sake of battle alone. I was a good fighter in my early youth and could easily best most of my peers, but I didn't enjoy showing off my skills. Victory is bland on its own. Purpose adds favor to war. I can't say that I've always been a faithful sword of Iomedae. Back in my mercenary days, fate brought me to the borders of Mendev, where I spent quite a long time among the Crusaders, fighting shoulder to shoulder with the righteous comrades in arms, and watching demons commit their atrocities eventually led me to something I've been seeking my whole life, purpose and faith. That's how I found my calling. Even though it may be hard at times, I've never regretted my decision. So what do you want with my day? What do you want with my day? What brings you here? I ask you to assist the Church of Iomedae. Not interested. Oh, wait, there's more. Alright, in an investigation of the utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the crusade has plenty of other matters to attend to, but please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I'm calling upon you. Oh, it better. The Inquisitor's open face instantly reveals his feelings. He frowns and looks through you, lost in his thoughts for a moment. I suppose that you've already heard about Count Arunde's story. I refer to the tragedy at Heaven's Edge estate. Well, let's hear your version of it. Tell me what happened at Heaven's Edge. About 10 years ago, several powerful demons managed to penetrate the Wardstone barrier and commit mass murder of all the guests who attended the feast in celebration of young Darren's birthday. The unknown magical disease they had brought wiped out the whole estate in less than a day. That was not a unique case in itself. The demons had attempted such raids on Mendevian lands before, but they had never dared target such a well-protected place. Remember the RPIOR game? A barbarian lady shouted for Gorum. The Arunde family was exceptionally rich. The estate was protected by elite bodyguards. There were several strong and righteous paladins among the guests. Moreover, the revered Nestrin, Darren's tutor, was one of the most powerful priests of Iomedae in the vicinity. All of them died, nonetheless, except for the young Count, who had suddenly manifested his outstanding sacred healing powers. Was that a divine miracle or a curse? That remains to be seen. Well, he's an oracle. Isn't that the whole thing? He's got an oracle curse? But, you know, whatever. Okay, you're going to investigate this old case again, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what exactly happened at the estate and how it happened. You see, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw everything with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Yeah, I never played Kingmaker, so I don't know. I never played Kingmaker. Heaven's Edge was a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendev before the whirlwind, and yet on that day it turned into a labyrinthine house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the digression. I wanted to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seemed odd. Why was the only person left alive a young boy with a newfound talent for divine magic? Why did nobody send to Canabras for help, even though the agony spanned many hours? We found the demons dead, with their heads cut off. When we got into the estate, how were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present at the estate, who are said to be immune to any disease? If the demons had found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defenses, why has this never been repeated since the tragedy of Heaven's Edge? Give it a go. Play in story difficulty. You are the only person who can help me here, Commander, because the only living witness to those events is currently serving in your army. You mean my new assistant? Him? Your army's route will take you near the very site of the tragedy. Heaven's Edge has been abandoned and sealed with potent magic throughout all these years, and only the Count has the power to break that seal. He is unlikely to invite an Inquisitor inside, and in any case, he won't like me sniffing around his family seat. But if you, as his commander, express your wish to visit the estate, he will be obliged to fulfill it, and I will simply follow you as one of your attendants. So basically, you want me to trick Darren into letting you into the house where his entire family was murdered, so you can investigate him. Yeah, that sounds great. Sounds wonderful. But see, the first time I played this, I really did not want to help this guy at all. Period. But the only way you can get Darren's entire storyline is by doing this quest. So I kind of have to agree to help this fool, even though I really don't want to, because he's a big jerk and I don't like him messing with my boy Day. So I have to help him in order to get Darren's story, but I really don't want to. Anyway. Okay, so there are 100 ways, 1,000 paths, and myriad loopholes in human lives that the forces of evil can use to their advantage. Well, Darren's not human. He's an Aasimar. Go away. Anyway, I'm not sure which one of those led the demons to the gates of Heaven's Edge, but I do know it wasn't a simple raid, the kind Crusaders face every day. That incident involved a significantly more powerful entity, and that is why I'm asking for your help. We cannot be sure that such a tragedy will not happen again until we uncover the truth. You've already been to the estate several times. What do you expect to find now? I was a young and inexperienced inquisitor when I first visited Heaven's Edge 10 years ago. My skills have improved significantly since then, and I've paid dearly for that. Leota makes a vague gesture pointing at his scars. My arsenal includes many spells and techniques dedicated to gathering information about people and events. Almost all of them require me to be physically present in the place where the event in question happened. That is why I must return to Heaven's Edge. See, he's already kind of explained this, but we'll say it. Why can't you just search the estate yourself without involving me? The estate is abandoned and sealed with powerful containment enchantments that only the Count himself can lift. This is not the main reason, however. The main reason is that Count Arende is not officially under investigation by the Inquisition. No. So you're doing this on your own. They're not actually investigating him at all. You're just like a little bulldog that won't let go. Anyway. Anyway. Let's see. The main reason is account. Okay. So I couldn't just break into the house, even if I found a way to bypass the spells. So this is a serious matter. Leota frowns. A matter that threatens the reputation of the entire Church of Iomedae, and my own organization in particular. We made more than enough unforgivable mistakes during the Third Crusade, and are still dealing with their consequences. Your presence will give my investigation the necessary legitimacy. Oh, so you want to use me to basically trick Darren and make you legitimate, even though this investigation isn't actually sanctioned by your little Inquisition people. Alright, I see. Can you see why I didn't want to help this guy? But I have to in order to get to the rest of Darren's story, so I have to help him. It's so annoying. Anyway, Commander, but there is more. In addition to getting official permission, I'd also like to bring an independent third-party investigator to this case. Someone independent but well-respected, and you fit this role perfectly. Oh, you want me to help you investigate my boy? I really do not like helping this guy at all. I feel like I'm like backstabbing Darren by even talking to this idiot, but I have to get Darren's story. So, all right. Did you question Darren himself? I did, but the Count insisted he couldn't remember anything about the incident due to severe shock. He saw the demons at the very beginning when they appeared at the celebration to announce the onset of the plague and mock their victims. He also witnessed the death of his mother, Countess Selena. That was all he would tell me. Leota pauses. We had found the young Count sleeping like a log on the floor in one of the rear chambers, having drunk about half the family wine cellar all by himself. There's no reason to disbelieve him on that matter. Rawr! Hi, Nala. This way you are in on the investigation of the power of influence. Yes, I know, but still. That's exactly it. That's the only way I can, to prove he's innocent. That's the only way I can justify doing this. Just to prove that this jerk is barking up the wrong Aasimar. Yeah, it's like, I really don't want to help him, but at the same time, you have a point where if I'm there, I can at least hopefully control things. But also, it's the only way to get to Darren's story. So yeah, I just really don't like helping him. I wish there was another way to get to Darren's story, but alas, there is not. Okay. So you suspect that Darren is hiding something, that he's to blame for the tragedy? I deliberately refuse to entertain any theories or suspicions so that it doesn't affect the investigation. There is a saying, I actually do like this saying that he's about to say. There is a saying among my colleagues that suspicion is the mother of prejudice, and prejudice is married to failure. I can only tell you that Counterende wasn't suffering from demonic possession, the most common malaise in our country at the time. Perla Holrun himself examined the boy. Oh, well, if Holrun examined him, yeah, you can really trust that man. Examined the boy right after the tragedy, and he didn't sense anything awry with him. Okay, so Holrun didn't sense anything awry, and he said that Darren wasn't possessed. This is the Holrun who tried to burn Ember at the stake and wanted to kill Ramian for trying to warn him about the demon attack and protect the ward stone. This is the man who senses you're trusting. This is the man who you think knows what he's talking about. When he says, oh, Darren's not possessed and there's nothing weird here. This is the man you're trusting? Okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Alright, anyway. Ramian. Ramian is the leader of the Desmond Temple in Canabras. And Darren's ex. Okay. Oh, the comments are fast. Yeah. 4 seconds, only way better. Good. So maybe it worked itself out. Not 20 seconds like it was with Longs. Now I kind of want to make a good fan dish. But yeah, I'm glad the delay is like not being as annoying. Hopefully it'll continue to actually behave for the rest of the stream. But anyway, I guess I have to help you if I want Darren's story. So fine, I guess I'll help you. Even though I feel like I'm backstabbing my boy, and I'm not happy about it at all. But what do you need me to do? Leodor bows his head to you with exceptional reverence. Thank you, Commander. Now I ask you to speak to the Count and tell him that you wish to see Heaven's Edge. Please do not inform him in my presence right away. I will join your escort when it's time to travel to the estate. When we get there, I will also require help during the investigation. You'll have to follow me, observing my actions as an independent witness. It's delay! Delay! I know. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, I guess I have to help this fool. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll remain here for a while. No. Grr. Can I just bite him in the face? Leave my boy alone. Leave my boy alone. Alright, so I guess I'm supposed to talk to Darren now. I was going to do that anyway, but first we get loot.
In due time.
Hi, Darren. I see your hookers have left. Do you need company? Now that you're missing your hookers? I mean courtesans, courtesans. Hi. Hi, Dare. Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to talk to him. Okay. Depends if you're using a certain apparatus while you were stabbing him. Just make sure to be gentle in the beginning. I'm sure things will work out. Ooh, let's always welcome. Oh my god. Alright, let's talk to Darren. Hi, Darren. How are you? There you are. Did you also receive a fraction of that unusual power? Looks like it. I genuinely hoped that getting away from you would be the end of it. If your gift truly did come from Iomade, then giving me a smidgen of that power was a very subtle joke on her part. Yes, he's an atheist as well as my character. We're both atheists. And we're both Azada-blooded Aasimars. But anyway. But yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time. It's like, why would Iomade give me power? And he's basically saying the same thing. That it would be a joke. I had no idea that our divine lightbringer of Mendev even had a sense of humor. Don't get me started on my many acts of sacrilege against her. That obscene engraving, the truth about the test of the Starstone, is the tamest one by far. Oh, God. So how do you like your new role, advisor? He missed his well-paid friends' benefits. Oh, no, poor Darren. I know. So how do you like your new role, advisor? Darren winces. You also enjoy poking me with that stick, don't you? Imagine it, me, a crusader. If my dearest cousin hoped to teach me a lesson, she managed it perfectly. An assignment I couldn't avoid without losing face. This idiotic journey leading straight into the demon's maws. I could have been on a pleasure boat right now with the loveliest songstress and pitax on my arm and a bottle of the finest Chion wine to keep us company. Incidentally, I blame you for all this. Darren lets out a sigh. Well, actually, I think Cousin Gelfrey is to blame for everything that's happened to me. And I suppose some of my misdeeds could be considered my own fault. But I can hardly be expected to take responsibility, can I? Certainly not. Therefore, I shall lay all the blame at your door and plot my revenge. He gives you an innocent smile. Okay. Oh, Darren, how are you going to get revenge against me? We're going to wrestle? What? Oh, jeez. I'd love to visit Heaven's Edge and see the Arunde estate someday, I guess. I'd love to see your house where all your family was murdered. Let's go! That sounds fun! Oh, I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking, now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, I simply must devise new ways to have fun. Rewind. What now? What now? I simply must devise new ways to have fun. Okay, Darren. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. It's his 20th birthday. What if we were to celebrate it at Heaven's Edge? It's not far from here, and you'll get to enjoy a banquet in a bona fide haunted house. Mother Jaws. Yes, Ma's mean mouth. But yes. Alright. So, he's trying to devise new ways to have fun. Well, Darren. Okay, sorry, let's move on. Darren seems to have trouble getting the words out, which clearly indicates how rarely he has to ask for anything. Since you're my superior, and I'm your advisor, I am obliged to ask your permission to leave for the festivities, and I want to invite you too. I'm sure the commander can free up an afternoon while the soldiers are on leave. Are you really going to throw a banquet at the very place where your whole family died? Darren purses his lips for a moment before replying in a bored drawl. Yes, what of it? Am I supposed to weep and quake with fear for the rest of my life? I've stayed away from the damned place for 10 years, and now I'm going to return there to drink, dance, and be merry without a care in the world. You can keep your squeamish disapproval to yourself. Alright, deal. Perfect. You'll have a ball. I'll make sure of it. Something strange flickers in Darren's smile. What now, Darren? Darren? What you doing some double entendres there, Darren? I'll make sure of it. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Darren was talking. Alright! So, I think we talked to everybody pretty much, right? Yes, I realize I've been on for 2 hours and all have just been talking. But there's a lot of story in this game. A lot of story. And a lot of it has to do with Darren. I don't know. Which ball? I guess we'll have to find out. So, yeah. Okay. Look at him fixing his hair. Day. Alright, so we got stuff to do. Alright. We got Sela's thing. We got Soziel's thing. Darren's. Nenio's. Terendelev. Journa. So I think what I usually do is I just go to the world map and like do them like in the order of where they're located. Can make it 10 hours. No, I actually can't, because I'm going to have to deal with a brat in about 3 hours. A brat that is not mine, but I'm going to have to deal with her because she'll be home. Alright, anyway. So, I think that's pretty much all we have to do here. So let's go ahead and... Oh, there's some loot back here. Some loot behind Soziel. So let's go grab that. Alright, so... Let's just walk until we hit the edge of the map. We'll figure out how to get out of here. More loot. Summon small earth elemental. Pretty sure the door is over here somewhere. There it is. I knew I wasn't imagining it. Okay, so we got some quests to do. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do with my how I pick my party I go to random.org to pick my party. Unless there's something that I have to have somebody with me for. So let me just open random.org. And now let's see who we're going to go with. Now I think the closest one is actually Soziel's. I'm not looking at the world map, but if I recall correctly, the closest one is Soziel's. So we should probably bring him. And then we've got 6 other people. So what 6 other people are we going to bring? Random.org is telling me number 5. That's Lan. Okay. And then 4. That's Ember. And then 1. Oh god. We're all doomed. We got Camellia with us. I like all of you better than her, even Sela. So we got Lan, Ember, Camellia, and we have to bring Soziel because I think it's his quest that we're doing next. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't want it. I don't want it. Alright. Let's go, I guess. Yeah, so I think Soziel's is the closest. But Sela's is also really close. So here's our new map. This is our camp. This is Canabras. This is the cemetery where Soziel's quest is. And that's the camp where Sela's quest is. Okay. Can't see much of the map yet, though. That's where Nenio's quest is. That's where Jernaw's quest is. That's Darren's house. And that's the place we're trying to get to. So that's all the map we have right now, but it will get bigger as we go. Because we can go all the way down here and stuff as well. And it goes all the way over here. So yeah. We're going to uncover all this stuff as we go. But anyways. So yeah, Soziel's is the closest. So let's go here. I wish I could do a 10-hour stream, but I can't. Because it'd be impossible to try to stream once her and her parents are home. So, I've only got till 4:30 at the very latest. And I usually try to end before then because I want to like eat and stuff because I haven't eaten since like 8:30, somewhere in there. It's like 1:30 now. So anyway, let's go do Soziel's quest. The path to this location is unknown. Okay, sure it is. Oh, that's right. You gotta, do it differently. In this, you gotta, like, hit the little arrow for where you want to go. No. Okay, so I guess I gotta go... Yeah, you gotta hit the arrow to get to where you're trying to go. To uncover the road. There it is. Okay. Anyways. Well, here it's 1:15. So, it's 1:15 here. And she gets home at 4:30. So I usually end between 3 and 4:30. Usually closer to 3 so I have time to, like, eat and such before she gets home. But speaking of eating, I'm actually going to get out a snack. Because I haven't eaten in a long time. Alright. Anyways. Here we are, doing Soziel's quest. Okay. An elderly man limps toward a grave and clumsily throws a handful of soil inside. How unfair. They were all so young. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrificed themselves. An old cripple like me still lives. Yes, I'm not on the East Coast, but I'm in the Eastern time zone. I'm in Michigan. Which is just the very, very edge of the Eastern time zone before it goes to Central time. An elven woman with her face bathed in tears steps up to the grave. She whispers, "The painting, it burned like everything else in the house. There's nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing." A young man throws a handful of soil into the open grave and stands beside it for a while. Lost in thought, finally he sighs and steps back. Sezio throws a handful of soil into the grave in front of him. He takes the breath and prepares to speak. But it seems that he simply cannot find the right words. The cleric wipes his tear-filled eyes, gathers his resolve, and says in a gentle voice, I wish you a warm welcome in Shaylin's realm. We will win this war, I swear to you. We'll banish this ugliness and evil, make the world richer, and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure anything like this... He breaks into sobs mid-sentence and falls silent without finishing his declaration. You know, I forgot to check people's bars, too. Oopsies. Okay. We'll say nothing. Sezio and the townspeople respectfully fold their hands in silent prayer. What is that? An elven woman shrieks in horror, disrupting the atmosphere of silent mourning. Her trembling hand points at something moving inside a grave. Suddenly, a corpse climbs out of the ground. We have now entered an episode of The Walking Dead, wafting a horrible stench from its rotting body. It's a zombie! Run! There's zombies everywhere. Okay. But yeah, I haven't organized people's bars.
Approaching!
So. Oh, Jaren's first, you say? Well, first of all, let's put people in order. Both of them always give Darren shit. Lan is occasionally funny. Soziel is just boring. Well, I guess we'll put Lan first. I use him more because of his DPS. Man, don't even look at me. You're never moving from that spot, babe. But anyway, yeah, Darren's first. Take your 5-foot step. Oh, yay, there's more behind us now. Alright. Well, he can't go again, so... Zombies aren't scary. Of course they are. Have you seen some zombies that move fast and twitch? Zombies will over the place. Wah! Dr. Snuggles has reawoken. Jeez, what? Oh my. Alright. So... I think Darren killed 2 of them, right? Why are you hitting me? I didn't do nothing yet, buddy. Alright. Soziel. Oh shit, you don't have anything in your bar, bud. Okay, I gotta sort him out. Hold on! Hold, please! Alright, we will put that up there. He might occasionally use that. Or that. Put that here for now. This can go here. This. Also useful. Especially in this fight. Alright, what else do I want to put on his bar? Guess the Cure Light Wounds. Remove Fear. Remove Sickness. I also forgot to put Ember's healing thing on hers. Restoration Lesser. Protection from Evil Communal. Remove Blindness. Delay Poison. I think that's all I need to do with his stuff. Alright, Soziel, where the hell are you? Soziel's right here. Okay. So let's take a 5-foot step back this way and do this. We get some dead cannon fodder in D&D. Oh, in D&D? Well, yeah, they're not that too... That's scary. It's Pathfinder, though. Well, isn't Pathfinder based on D&D 3.5? I never played D&D, but yeah, I've always been told that Pathfinder is based on D&D 3.5. But I guess it's slightly different. But like I said, I never played D&D. But yeah, these zombies aren't too much to worry about. Then again, I'm not on that hard of a difficulty either. Alright. Okay, Lan. How many are still back here? Okay, all the ones over here are dead. So I guess this one.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
He blowed up nice. He blowed up real nice. Okay, yeah, I forgot to put her other hex thing on here. She's got a healing hex, I believe. Cure light, healing. Which basically that just is an extra cure light. But yeah, abundant casting, folks. Look how many times she can cast a day now. Alright. I don't think there's anything else I gotta put on hers. Oh yeah, she's got cure moderate too. But she already had that on there. Okay, so that's fine. Alright. Ember, darling. What you gonna do? Where are you? You are here. Look at how many casts she's got. I love abundant casting. It's so nice. It's so nice. They dead. Okay. So 100 plus hours experience. In a world that has Dracoliches, a zombie isn't scary. Yeah, these zombies aren't really too bad. But anyway, with a heavy heart, Sozia looks at the corpses of his friends, returned to rest by his own hand. What is this twisted mockery? Who could possibly... Wait, what's this? He bends down and recovers something from the ground. Take a look at this. Sozia hands off a black onyx gem to you. Once precious, the stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grip as you examine the engraved minotaur's head, the unholy symbol of Baphomet. The cleric's voice, perplexed at first, fills with rage as he speaks. Cultists! Simply murdering my friends was not enough for them. No, they had to come to the funeral and desecrate their graves. Looks like some of the townspeople were only feigning their grief. These demon worshippers are everywhere. Now I understand why the Inquisitor's Canabras become so paranoid. Oh, don't get me started on these Inquisitors. I killed one and the other one's sniffing around my boy. Anyway, is it good for a caster to be able to fight a bit in melee distance because they come close? Since you get AO if you cast melee and can't make the concentration checks, right? I don't know where they have gnomes. I'm sure you were right. With my casters, I always leave a melee weapon on them just so they can do attacks of opportunity. And I usually get them like 1 or 2 of the touch spells, like Inflict Wounds or Corrosive Touch or Shocking Grasp or something like that. So I usually give them a couple touch spells and leave them with a melee weapon, but that's about as far as I go on equipping them for being in close combat. Yeah. Okay, so... Wait, the townspeople fled the undead without knowing they have a traitor among them. Wherever they are, they're in great danger. We must find them. No, we must loot them. What? Okay. So touching them, you don't get an AoE. Sometimes you do. I haven't noticed that many attacks of opportunity. But, I mean, sometimes you do. You get attacks of opportunity for casting. But it's a touch spell, so you have to be close to use the touch spells anyway. So sometimes you get them. It really depends, I guess. Oh my goodness, I keep seeing shadows go past the window. I'm like sitting with my back to the window, and every time I see a shadow go past, I'm thinking that there's like people coming home early or a package that I gotta go deal with or something. But anyway, let's go click this.
I hope you appreciate
Let me
this.
out, I'm suffocating. Unquiet dead. The half-rotten corpse of a woman shambles out of the crypt. She leers at you with her empty eye sockets and croaks out a few words. Thank the gods, and thank you too. I knew this was going to happen someday. They buried me alive. Bad touching. I hate to break it to you, but you're actually dead. How dare you? What utter foolishness. Do I look like a corpse to you? Well, yes. No, you forget yourself. You should be ashamed to say such a thing to a The dead Baroness wags her finger at you in chastising manner, but cuts herself short, staring at her own hand in horror. What? How? This simply cannot be. I shan't permit it. You shan't permit your own death, which has already occurred. You are definitely a noble. Was I thinking doing an angel oracle that was a pure caster? I usually only play pure casters. Like I said, just give them a melee weapon and a couple touch spells. That's it. But anyway. So I'm afraid it's true. I'm truly sorry. This graveyard was desecrated by a necromancer. It seems that he disturbed your rest as well. The dead woman covers her face with what remains of her decaying hands. So I died, but even in death, the accursed servants of the abyss torment me. Can nothing be done? Perhaps you could lay me to rest. I quite enjoyed my life in this world, but now there is no place for me here. Not in this miserable form. How did you awaken? Do you remember anything? Allow me a moment to think. Seems like it. Yes, indeed. I awoke because I heard a voice. They were reciting poetry or a prayer, perhaps. I suppose those were spells, then. It must have been your thrice-damned necromancer. Like rogue sorcerer, it's a fun class to play. That's kind of what Woljif is, kind of. He's an eldritch scoundrel. He's like a rogue wizard. But yeah. Alright, rest in peace. Thank you. Do feel free to take my burial jewelry. Those pieces are dreadfully out of fashion where I'm going anyway. Bye, babes. Bye, babes. Oh, and so you got a mythic thingamahoozy-whatsy. I can be sneaky and blow stuff up. Alright, so Soziel got a mythic thing. I guess we'll give him abundant casting. Alright. Anywaysies. Let's move on, shall we?
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Yeah, Land. Apparently it's his own head where he's invented this romance with me as well. Hasn't done it yet, but I'm sure he will. He always does.
The mongrel did it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's guzz. Let's guzz. Find this necro dude.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Alright. Okay. Don't invent romance about other people. It's creepy. Cancel him. I was talking about that in the other streams I did of this. It's like, if you're nice to Lan and you're a female, then later on it's like, I really enjoy our relationship. I'm like, dude, what are you on? It's like, so I have to be a bitch to you or else you think I'm your girlfriend? What is going on there? It's a little weird. You can tell he's lived underground all his life. And his only ex was Wenduog, and she's a psycho cannibal demon worshiper chick. Love her. Alright, anyway. The thing is, Sela's quest is next, so we're going to have to go right back to camp anyway to get Sela. So, anywho's. Alright. It's me. It's me, you say? I can't cast. Oh. Yeah, I guess I gotta sort her stuff out, too. Alright. Do you have anything useful, dear? Probably not. Healing. She does have that. Yeah, I don't even think you're ever gonna use these, so we'll just get rid of them for now. Ameliorating. I got that on her thing. Guess turn that off. Alright, anything else we gotta put on her bar? Unbreakable's already on there. Remove fear isn't though, so we'll put that on there. Okay, why is this up here? doesn't belong there. What is... I don't know what you have on your bar, girl. Messing with stuff when I'm not even paying attention. Alright. Healing, light wounds, moderate wounds. Yeah, I usually put anything that's only an ability, not a spell. Cantrips and healing is what I usually put in the bar. And, restoration type things. And occasionally I'll put boons on there. But I don't put the main spells on there because there's just too many of them. Alright. So, Camellia. Can you charge this fool? Yes, you can. That's why I gave her a mythic charge. Because usually she's not doing anything except charging in because her spells are ass-tastic. Okay, anyway. Alright. Let's see. Ember, my darling. You are next. With your abundant casting, spontaneous casting ways. Alright. JJ. JJ. Well, I don't think you can get close enough to do your little zombie zap thing. So just do your 5-foot step. And I'm pretty sure you can't attack anybody from there. So let's just do a little blessy bless. Soziel. What the hell am I gonna do with you? Yeah. I don't think he can get close enough to do the zombie zap either. I don't think he even has a ranged weapon. Guess I should probably give him a ranged weapon at some point. I don't know if I have one just sitting around. I usually do, because I loot everything. But, of course, now I don't. Anyway. Yeah, just get as close as you can, dude. Same to you, buddy. Well, Camellia can deal with him, so why don't you shoot one of these fools? And it's me. It's me. What? I guess I did damage him, it just didn't seem like it. My internet just strangled itself. Well, that's not nice of it at all. Last thing I saw was while talking about we're stabbing and blowing things. Jesus. Of course. That's what you got from the conversation. Oh, jeez. Yeah. We're just killing zombies. You didn't miss much. Okay. Anyway. Cammy. What? Why do you have that on? That's not what I want you to do. That would heal them, you dummy. Stop it. Stop trying to heal the zombies, you weirdo. Seriously, what are you doing? I can't get it canceled out. Why? Just hit them. Look at this crap. I can't cancel it out.
Cut you wide open.
Okay. Alright, is it... I had to, like, hit it 14 times. And yes, she just screamed about cutting them wide open. Okay. Stabbing is fun. As long as you have fun, that's all that matters. And, well, the stabby is having fun, too, of course. Alright. So, she done. Ember. Oh, there's a dude right here. What are you doing over here, dude? You did not belong here. So, let's move you a bit. And do this. Do this. Chillin'. Alright. JJ. Where can you go? Oh, you can actually go a little further now. But I don't... If I send him over here, I'm not sure he's going to be able to actually cast, is the problem. We'll try, though. Oh, that was Soziel. It just accidentally went to Soziel after I moved Darren. Fine. So I wasted that turn, but whatever. What shall we ever do? Yeah, Soziel, why don't you go over here? Man. Alright, we done now. Wait, looks like they're waiting for us. Yeah. Okay. There's a whole squad of undead guarding the door. Maybe we should look for another entrance. Or we could just kill them. I mean, you know, whichever works. Yes, they want you to go up there. But usually I just kill these fools. Alright, anyway. But first we're gonna loot. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, I think there might be some more guys hiding around here. Like that one.
Let's try this.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, me and Darren are in sync. I say let's try this way, and he say let's have some fun. Not yet. We're not at that part yet, Darren. I'm sorry. I said nothing. It was my evil twin again. Alright. Ember. Scream at him. Make him regret ever rising from his grave in these parts. Good girl. What horror! I can barely catch my breath. Thank you for saving our lives. Well, some of the people here don't even have breath, so, you know, whatever. Twin has a fun sense of humor. Yes. That's the only reason I keep her around. Alright, anyway. Let's get all these boys that are hiding around in these parts. I don't think there's anybody else back there. It just started raining. Cool. Alright, we got some zomzoms around. Let's see if there's any more over here. I don't think there is. So let's just deal with these fools. These fools. A champion archer. Oh no. You actually did damage. Impressive. Okay, you can stop now. That was rude, sir. Lan, can you take care of this fool, please? He shot a bunch of arrows at me and I did not enjoy it in the slightest.
You won't survive me.
Alright. He survived you, Lan. Okay, first of all, I do not have a potion-y thing on my bar for some weird reason. Alright. So we'll use that. Let's see. See, that guy just tried to attack of opportunity me. Can you charge up the stairs? Yes, you can. Alright then. Soz! Hey, there's some dudes over here, Soziel. Would you like to zap them? Oh yeah, I could put some stuff on his belt too. Now I gotta replace mine. Soziel doesn't. Hey! You don't wanna cooperate, do you? Because it's not my turn. I see. All right. What do you even have? Shield of Faith. Have fun with that. Okay. Let's give him that junk. All right. Do your zombie zapper. Badly injured. All right. Ticking, huh? Zombie hype. What path are you going again? Chaos path. Yeah, I'm probably going to do Azada. Probably. I've already done Azada, but it's my favorite. And I tend to I've come to the conclusion that it's a lot easier for me to stream when I'm doing something I enjoy. Which is why it's so hard for me to stream some games that I'm not that into. And I probably wouldn't be that into the other paths so I'd rather do my favorite path during stream. I can do the other paths in my off time, but while I'm streaming I'll probably do my favorite path, which is Azada, which is the chaos path. Yes. Yes. Azatas are chaotic good generally. And that's where my alignment always wavers between chaotic good and chaotic neutral. I was getting a drink in case you're wondering why I'm not moving or doing anything. Here, just use this thing since you have it. Day Day! Would you like to get out your zombie zapper too? Bye! See, you're supposed to go the other way and not have to kill all these guys, but might as well, since they're here and stuff. Alright. Alright. I don't think... I've never had any interest in doing the demon path. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And Angel would annoy me too much. I don't like being lawful good. Chaotic good is... yeah. But, yeah. Most lawful characters just annoy me to no end. Like, I'm trying to think of who's the lawful characters. Seela? Lan? Regil? Seela's lawful good, Lan's lawful neutral, Regil's lawful evil. And they all annoy me to no end. I cannot stand them. I mean, they're not as bad as some people, but yeah, lawful characters just really annoy me. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Like chaos good, it's fun as to play. I get to be the good girl that does what's needed to help people. Yeah, I usually like chaotic neutral best, but I always waver between chaotic neutral and chaotic good. Alright, Ember. You already went. Yes, so let's move on. I still have some damage. 5 points of damage. Alright. Why are they always picking on me? What'd I do? Yeah, that's right. Lan probably thinks he's my boyfriend. Rushing to my rescue and stuff. Alright, I am injured, so... let's go ahead and do another one of these. It is my turn, is it not? Is it not? You know what? I'm probably never going to use mage armor, so I'll just get rid of that too. Alright. So, I don't think I can reach that fool. We'll try. Nope. Ooh! I mean, hi Camellia. If the ruler is a bad person, I don't see a problem with de-storing, unaliving them. I don't know. I've never got the option to kill Gelfrey, although I think she can die if you don't do something in a certain amount of time. I think? Or no, maybe it's somebody else I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think it's somebody else. She's just with them or something. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think you can kill Gelfrey. I mean, maybe if you're playing Lich or Swarm. Actually, Lich can kill Gelfrey, I believe, because they can make her into their undead servant. But anyway, Swarm pretty much kills everything. Demon might be able to. I don't know. So if you could kill her, would you? It depends on how bad she annoys me. If I could just, like, humiliate her and keep her from ever affecting my life or anybody else's life ever again without killing her, I might let her live. But the thing is, as soon as she stops taking her potions, she'd, like, desiccate because she's, like, 100 and some years old. So all I'd do is take her potions away from her and she'd be dead in, like, a day. So, you know. You know. Not that I thought about it, but, you know. Anyways. Let's put something else in my bar since we're here. I know. I draw this game out because I just keep getting distracted, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, these games tend not to let player fix bad rulerships. Hey, Initiative, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a couple days. You missed yesterday. We finished Act 1. So welcome back. Why don't she just age normally from where she... I don't know. I don't know how that would work. If she stopped taking her potions, if she'd immediately age to 100 and something, or if she'd just start aging at 30, whatever she is. I don't know. If you took away her potions, how that would work. I would love to find out, though. Anyway. But welcome back, Initiative. Yeah, you missed us finishing Act 1 yesterday. But today we're just starting Act 2. Alright, and it is done with me. Let's move on. Oh, Camellia, hi. I guess I'll put something on your bar since we have you in here. For the moment. Because RNG hates me. Yes, I used RNG to decide who to take with me, and I got stuck with her. I mean, love you, Cammy. What? Why do you keep trying to cast powers I'm not telling you to cast? Stop it. Weirdo. So, Zeal, you're like really far from where you need to be, my man. Why? Just why does it never want to be on the person it's supposed to be on? Okay, anyway. So, Zeal, I don't think you can reach anybody, but... Oh, I guess that would hit Camellia. We probably shouldn't do that. Well, I don't know. Will the holy water affect Camellia? Maybe. It might! You know, actually, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to try when I had Sela with me. Just because you were asking, Heimdall, if your powers would affect evil characters. If I had Sela with me, I was going to try saving and then using Smite Evil and Darren just to see what happens. But we could try it with Camellia. Throw some holy water, see if it hurts her. Jeez. Anyway. It's age faster until there, but I think that's because plot reasons. D&D has had a lot of different weird longevity potions with different side effects, yeah. Alright. Darn, we can't test the theory to see if holy water burns Camellia or not. Probably not. She's technically a half-elf. But it's a possibility. Anyway, moving on. Day, you're really far away, guess you could try to shoot him. Oh, never mind. I guess you can hit him from there anyway. It's cool. He's got that reach, bro. Alright. I said nothing! It was the twin again! She keeps interjecting her opinions on Darren. Okay, anyway. She's a elf. Yes, she's a elf. She's just hell. Or a elf. One of the two. Hellish elf. Okay. Because remember, her daddy is, Horgus, and her mummy is some half-elf, something, I don't know. Anyways. Ember, you're quite far away too, my dear. I guess you can try to cast. I don't know if you're going to be able to reach, though. Why are they always aiming at me? I'm literally the only one any of them has ever tried to injure in this entire freaking fight. I got peppermint toffee. Yum, yum, yums. I got Dr. Pepper. It's peppermint adjacent, right? They both have pepper in the name. But anyway, Lan, my dude. Do a thing. Yay, they dead. They dead. Alright, so I gotta take some potions. Because the only person they attacked in that whole damn fight was me. Conspiracy. Alright, I don't think anybody else took any damage. Nope. Just me. I'm the only one they wanted to attack. Alright, anyways. Lannister. I guess he wants to give you a shot. Probably. This is the best candy time of the year. Alright. Looty times. You know, even though I've been dragging everything out the way I do when I play, I only have an hour left on stream, and it feels like I just started. But anyways. I don't think there's anything else over here. I can show you the way they actually want you to go instead of killing all them fools.
I'll go ahead.
They want you to go up here. But there's loot. There's loot. So it's worth coming in here. Oh shit, we don't have Voljeff. Guess we gotta put up with her. Trickery. She's a tricksy one. Imagine that. Only 7 hours. I wish. I wish. But I can't. Although, you know what? On my birthday, I did do like a 5-hour stream, and then I went and ate, and then I did a 4-hour stream. So I did do technically 9 hours in one day. I just took a break in the middle. That was when I was doing my first on-stream run of Baldur's Gate 3. That was during the Druid patch, I believe. Patch 5. And now we're waiting on patch 9. No. No, What? No. No, I said I did 9 hours of streaming on my birthday. Which was back in April. But anyways. No, I haven't been 23 for a long time. A long time. Okay. But yeah, I did a 5-hour and then a 4-hour stream back in April. So yeah. Oh, all you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith, you can do it. Soziel, don't you dare, get away from them. Soziel, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. So why didn't you do all that in the fight we were just doing? So yeah, I was looking at chat, so we missed the beginning of that conversation, but I can't see it yet. This is the end of your blasphemous magic. I won't let you harm the living or the dead anymore. Awkward pause. Do you think I need your permission? Hey, you bonebags, stand up and kill. Aren't most of them already dead? I mean, deader. No more, yay. No. Yes, I am probably... People I went to school with do have kids that are probably around Nulla's age. Alright. Anyways, so let's see. We had a conversation-y here. Who are you? What do you want? All you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith, you can do it. Don't you dare, get away from them. This is the end of your blasphemous magic. I don't let you harm the living or the dead anymore. Do you think I need your permission? Hey, you bunbag, stand up and kill. Okay, that's what we missed. Topped you? No, I already have to take care of somebody else's kid, and I hate every second of it. No offense to you, but no. I don't want anybody else in my life. Actually, I hate people. I hate people in general. So having anybody is probably a bad idea. Yes, I have severe social anxiety. I cannot stand being around other people. I don't mind talking to people online. I'm fine with that. I just hate being around people in real life. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Somebody has to kill a thing. It's on me, right? Okay. We got a zombie lord and another champion archer. That was the fool that kept shooting at me. Yeah, a lot of people think I'm younger. And that's probably for 2 reasons. One, because if you actually see me, I avoid the sun. And we all know that sun ages you. I avoid the sun a lot. I'm a very nocturnal creature. My online name used to be Nocturna, actually. And I've never had kids. So, I never had to, like, get old and annoying like people with kids. Okay, anyway. I can help babysit. Good, you can have her. She gets home in a couple hours. You can babysit her. But yeah, I have to babysit my housemate's kid, and that's plenty of annoyance for me. Alright, so. Alright. Why, Camellia, do you keep trying to cast inflict wounds on zombies? That will heal them, you dumb biatch. Okay, so. Day. Go 5 feet. Do your zombie zapping. See, this is the thing. I hate people, but I love people online. I hate people in real life, but I love talking to people online. That's why I stream. Because the way it works for me is I am very, very uncomfortable around people in real life, but I absolutely love talking to people on the computer and on stream. So I'm a dichotomy, if you will. So, yes, I love talking to people online. That's why I stream, but I cannot stand having to be near people in real life. It's really weird, but that's the way it is for me. I know it's strange, but that's just how it is for me. Suns are evil. Who the F thought it was a good idea to spend time in front of a giant exploding ball to slightly burn themselves to a crispy color was healthy for people? Exactly! Exactly! But I do have another reason for my hatred of the sun. When I was, I think, 14, I went on a week-long camping trip. And we were outside a great deal all the time. And I got sun poisoning so bad, because I'm very, very pale. I got sun poisoning so bad that my eyes were pretty much swollen shut. That's how bad the sun poisoning was, and I was in excruciating pain. And every time I'm outside in the sun for like 10 minutes, I get sunburnt severely. So I really hate the sun. I really, really hate it. Plus, it causes cancer. And we don't need any more things causing cancer, because pretty much everything causes cancer at this point. So yeah, I hate the sun. Best we dump 2 boundaries. You're a gym here. Maybe. I hate the taste of blood, but I'm down for all the other vampire stuff. Okay. And you know who my favorite character is in Mage-TBM. But anyway, and actually, you know what? On the one game of this that I finished, I was a dumpier. Alright, anyway, it's Lan's turn, isn't it? Alright, Lan, do a thing. Yeah, go, I guess hit him. Camera, what are you doing, camera? You dead, bro. Just like all your little buddies, you dead. Alright. Ember. Yes. Yeah, other than the severe social anxiety, which is a good reason for me to avoid going outside, I also don't like going out in the sun. So, I guess you could say I'm borderline agoraphobic, but I'm not really, like, afraid to go outside. I just really don't like going outside. There's nothing out there I'm interested in. Noise and bugs and people and sun. No thank you on all those things. I'm not afraid of bugs, but I do hate bees, because I hate pain. So, you know. And bees cause pain, and it's not fun. Alright. But yeah, there's nothing outside I have an interest in. So's, where are you even at? Just go hit him. They dead yet? Guess somebody else is still... Well, I guess they are dead. They're all dead. But, yeah. Just go as close as you can. I guess you can't go any further. Who's all over here? Just this dude? Just this dude? They haven't shot me yet. Strange. The other one couldn't stop shooting me. Wait, did he actually aim for Lan? I looked at chat and missed it. Did he actually aim for Lan instead of me? Rest of got in the sun. Only skating rinks. Like the scary bees. Boobies! Jeez. Alright, let's see. Yes, well, those are less painful than the ones that sting you? Oh, it's my turn. I'm like dragging stuff out so bad. I like chatting with people, so I keep like looking at chat and like, oh yeah, we're still doing this fight, right? Oh gosh. Depends how cold it is. Oh my, Heimdall, you are one of a kind. Okay. But you amuse me to no end, so it's good. Okay, thanks, Cam. But, dude, you're dead. Why are you talking? What the hell? Didn't we kill him? He necromanced himself. Thank you, I think. Yes! You do amuse me. You should know that by now. Why do you think I keep laughing every time you say something? You do amuse me. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, why is this dude alive again? He necromanced himself. Alright. Anyway, I surrender. Stop. I give up. Don't hit me. The young man in black robes throws his hands up in a dramatic gesture. You damned rat. Oh, them fighting words there. Says you damned rat. He'll never recover from that insult. Alright, anyway, how dare you? Suddenly Sozu becomes a totally different person. The artist's delicate hands clench into fists while his voice comes out as a menacing roar. He leaps at the necromancer and breaks his nose with a single blow. You scumbag, I remember you. You came to our temple begging for healing just a month ago. We fed you. We shared our table with you and took you in. Then you out. I don't even know what I'm going to do to you. Necromanced himself up by now. Okay. Stop it! I surrender! You're... Sozu ignores the necromancer's cries of pain, punching him right in the teeth. Well, we already killed you, so, you know. Anyway, the necromancer spits blood, but continues, fighting past the wild blows to his increasingly bruised and busted face. You are a priest of Shaylin. I've surrendered, so you have to spare my life. Your goddess demands it. Well, that's a stupid goddess. Well, obviously they know each other. He just said that. Hit him some more. Is he telling the truth? Your religion doesn't allow you to kill him? It's a shitty-ass religion, buddy. Sounds like something that's best to be left to OnlyFans. Oh, God. That actually reminds me, I don't know if you... I forget if you are very familiar with BG3 or anything, but, you know, my favorite character in BG3 is Astarion, and he's a vampire. And... for April Fool's Day, the company, Larian, the company that's doing BG3, they posted this thing on Twitter. It was Only Fangs. And it was all about how everybody's lusting after Astarion. It's so funny. And Neil actually did a bunch of mocap and a whole thing for them for April Fool's Day for Only Fangs. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I was talking to so many people in chat. I wasn't sure which ones said they were into BG3 and which ones had played it and which ones hadn't played it. But yeah, I don't know if you saw the Only Fangs thing they did on April Fool's Day about Astarion and how everybody's lusting after him. I found it highly amusing. I favorited it on YouTube. Fantastic move. Larian is funny as they are. I know a lot of people call them Larian, but Neil/Astarion works for them, and he calls them Larian, so I'm guessing that is correct, or he's just British, one of the two. Anyway. Alright, so Soziel says, yes, the Eternal Rose is known for her grace. She teaches us to show mercy to anyone who asks for it. It's one thing to slay an enemy in battle, but a captive, you must try to save their soul, to show them the beauty of the world, persuade them to abandon the path of evil. It's difficult, but the world is better for it. So Shaylin's a big wuss. That's what you're telling me? Okay, cool. Guess neither's wrong, depends on accent, yeah. I think he says Larian because he is British, but since he works for them, I'll go with his pronunciation. I used to always call them Larian too, I don't think it really matters. I'm just repeating your own sermons back to you. Come on, Sis, you'll try to make me repent my sins. Perhaps your kind words will make me abandon Baphomet's teachings, run to Shaylin for redemption, and start knitting some masterpieces of my own. The cultist smirks impudently. Do you really believe this scum deserves a chance at redemption. I don't know. May Shaylin forgive me, but I have never had to struggle with this burden before. He looks the coldest with visible disgust. I had no time to try healing the souls of villains. I was always preoccupied with healing the bodies of those hurt by them. Played Divinity Original Sin, Divinity Original Sin 2. I'll play many of their older work, but I do the game. See, I haven't played the Divinity games, but I've always heard people say really good things about them. The cleric looks up at the sky. Forgive me, Eternal Rose. You teach us to be merciful to our enemies and to love them, but I am too weak. I'm afraid. Grant me absolution from this sin, for this is the kind of love is beyond me. I don't know. I don't really want to say any of this stuff. That sounds like it's probably the lawful response. I don't know. I don't really want to say any of these. It's probably the evil one, but I don't care. Don't listen to his lies. He deserves death. Or actually, no, that's probably lawful. It'd be injustice. It'd be justice to kill him on the spot. Lawful. Oh, God. Soziel looks at his bloodied hands in disgust and pushes his battered clothes away. No, there is no justice in killing him right now. It would be a simple act of revenge. I had absolutely no idea there was so much rage in me. It's a shame, a disgrace, but I must admit that I enjoyed beating him. Forgive me for letting you see me like this. It should never have happened. Soziel wipes the necromancer's blood off his knuckles and steps away from him. You're the commander and he's your captive. It's up to you to decide his fate. And my mouse so curly, long backlog of games. You can play them on co-op. The second game. Even in 4-player co-op. Yeah, you can play Baldur's Gate 3 with other people too. I just never do. Yeah, I always play solo, but yes, there's multiplayer in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. So, yeah. I wasn't a fan of any character and companion mechanics for Pathfinder D&D. Yeah, I never played Divinity, so I don't know. I surrender here. Take everything I've got. Just don't kill me. The coldest turns out its pockets. Alright. So he says it's up to me. Then I condemn him to death. His sentence will be carried out immediately. No, please listen. You silence the necromancer forever with a single well-aimed blow. Yeah, your skeleton kept shitting me. I'm not happy about it. Soziel bows his head. May the goddess forgive him, for I will not. He looks at you. Thank you for taking this sin upon yourself. Sin. Yeah. Speaking of sinning, are we in Act 3 yet? No, we're not. Okay, anyway. Damn twin, shut up. Okay. Oh, and we're magically back out here. Cool. Alright. Soziel examines the devastated graveyard, then diverts his attention to the terrified townspeople. It's all right, you're safe now. We should bury the bodies again. This is a place of peace, and we must not leave it desecrated like this. The townsfolk are clearly terrified, even looking at the fallen undead, but Soziel's soft words reassure them. As they work together, the graveyard soon regains its tranquil appearance. After a prayer, Soziel bows his head before the graves of his friends for the last time. May the Eternal Rose grant them peace at last. Let's be on our way. We have many more innocents to protect from the horrors of this war. Alright, once the BG3 is fully out, I can think of playing myself, but next time I can play together with someone. What I really want to do is I want to play the companions, even the ones I hate. I want to see inside their heads. Alright, so we finished Soziel's little questy thing here. So let's go to real save. Yes, I dragged it out quite a bit, but we got through it. But people are actually chatting, and I love it when people chat, so I actually try to pay attention to chat, even if it does slow down the game a bit. But anyway, it's definitely a more simple system, but the game's strong reactivity with the world, that's fun. Okay, so I think we got all the loot in here, right? Or no, we still have loot inside, because they... Oh, no, we don't. Okay, we got all the loot in there. Alright, I was thinking they teleported us out without letting us get our loot. And that wouldn't be right. So let's just get out to here. So I guess the next quest we're doing is Sela, so we gotta go back to camp to get her. Alright, let's just go. Oh, there's stuff. Cool. It just wasn't showing up on the map, but apparently there was loot. All your characters are fatigued. Okay. You know, I'm not actually gonna rest yet, because we're gonna have to go back to camp to get Sela to do her quest, so I'm just gonna go back to camp. It's 4 hours, but... Yes, we will go nappy nap time. Make an Oracle or Sword Saint or Elder Scion. I don't know. I've only played Oracle. Although I did watch somebody do a playthrough with a Sword Saint. I don't know. Alright, so we're back. Any more random loot? No. So let's go sell some stuff. Sell some stuff and take a nap. We'll sell it to Woldriff this time. Oh, yeah. Forgot to talk to him before. Silly me. There's too many other people around. Camellia was bugging me and her dad was there and then the elf showed up and I was distracted. So hi! What do you think of my new powers? Woldriff pauses to think, rubbing his chin. You mean what you did back there? I have a few ideas. We could send you to a Pitax underground arena to fight, give you a scary name like Swift Sting or something like that, give you a great cover story, enemies burn down your house, you're avenging your dead family, the public eats that stuff up. You'll wear a shiny, eye-catching outfit, or a black one if you like black better. You think I like black better? What makes you think that? Angel can merge with Oracle, but Angel can't with Elder Scion or Sword Saint. Yeah, so if you want to go the Angel path, I guess that decision has been made for you if you're going to do Angel path. We'll split the prize money 60-40. 60 for me, of course. You know, arranging fights isn't easy. Those people are tough. I'll be taking more risks than you. And after we get set up in Pitax, we'll tour different cities, make some real money. What, you don't like the sound of it? Do you have any other suggestions, Woldriff? Woldriff grins, his yellow eyes lighting up. I got one more. Have you heard of Rasmuran? It's some land in the River Kingdoms ruled by a King Rasmir. A friend of mine used to live in Rasmuran. He got out of there as fast as he could. Long story short, this King Rasmir of theirs is a god. He keeps his people under his hill. They're all terrified of what he might do. He sits on his throne wearing some white mask, giving power to anyone. Come and take power from me, he says, so long as you believe in me. Actually, I don't think I own... In real life, I don't own pretty much any clothes that are black, or that are not black. Everything I wear is black. Yes, I used to hang out at Goth Night back when I lived in the city before I was all social anxiety ridden, but yeah. Black is my favorite color. My favorite. Alright. And it matches everything. Woldriff quickly checks that no one is eavesdropping, but that friend of mine, the one who fled, has a half-sister on his old man's side who's a cook in the castle, and a washerwoman who the cook plays cards with in the evenings told her a juicy rumor. Word is, Rasmir isn't a real god at all, and he's got no powers. So here's my point. You do have powers. Pretty scary ones, too. We'll find some shabby little kingdom. I'll start some rumors. You'll show off a few tricks to the wild locals, and that's it. We'll make you a deity. But first, I want you to put it in writing that I'll be your chief advisor. I've already have an advisor, dear, and he's romanceable. But anyway, I'm not doing anything just on the nod. I've been there. People promise you mountains of gold, and then when it comes to it, they're all, get lost, or I'll set the dogs on you. So, do you like the idea? Not stretched and stuff. Nice me made the 3 portraits for you of your portrait. If you want me to send the zip file, let me know. Got Discord. I have Discord, I just never ever use it. But you can, yeah, I have Discord, I just never ever look at it. Yeah, I don't know why it looks stretched, because I just resized it, that's all I did with it. But, yeah, I don't even know what my Discord name is. It's Nocturna something. I don't know, I'll have to look. So give me a moment to do that, because I don't know. Because I never ever look at Discord. Where am I? Get off of here. All these stupid things popping up at me. I'm Nocturna hashtag 4329 on Discord. If you want to add me or whatnot. I will try to remember to look. I don't often look at Discord, but yeah. It's hashtag 4329. Nocturna. Alright. Anywho's. Alright, so, Woldriff wants to fool people into thinking I'm a god. Cool, cool, cool. It's It's an interesting idea, but I need to think about it. Depends on whether or not my calendar is clear at the point in time that you want to make me into a goddess and run our own city, country, whatever. Nocturna. Nocturna. That actually used to be my name on here. But I changed it so it matches my names on most of my other stuff. Sure thing. Think about it. Just call me if you need me. We'll discuss it. Alright. So I was going to sell him some stuff. I don't think we picked up anything good in there. So we'll just sell stuff. Nope, nothing good there. Nothing there. And nothing there. I really gotta start spending money. I didn't have hardly any money in my trickster run because I kept hiring mercenaries and they're really expensive. First one what? It's Nocturna. Nocturna, no L. Alright. So, we sold him some things. I guess we should go take a nap now. Alright, so let's go in here, look at people's spell books, because I don't think we're going to have to change anything, but we'll look just in case. Just in case. Nevi, stop stalking me. What are you doing in my tent? Alright. Oh yeah, I also wanted to look at what my alignment is, because I've been making some weird choices lately. Oh, that's where it is? Okay, I'm getting way too close to neutral good here. I'm losing my mind. I'm not nearly as close to chaotic neutral as I usually am. Now I'm like going between chaotic good and neutral good. I've been way too good. I've got to stop that. Can somebody help me stop being good? Darren, what are you up to? Shut up, twin. Okay. Anyway. I just heard a thing. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, that was your friend request thing. Because I heard a thing and I'm like, what is that? Oh, okay, that. Yeah, I'll look at that as soon as stream's over. Too much candy. No. Alright, so yeah, I got the thing. So yes, you did send it to me. I'll check that after I finish stream. Cool, cool. Alright, so let's look at spell books. I don't have no stinking spell book. Alright, I think everybody else is just fine. Because we didn't level up or anything. But I will check just to make sure. Sometimes spells displace themselves. And it's not nice of them, but they sometimes do it. They misbehave like that. Oh, what the... Oh, because I gave him abundant casting. I was like, oh, what? Yeah. See, knew there was something I was looking for. Alright, so he has abundant casting now. That's why he's got stuff that he's going to do here. You really need more ranged spells, my dude. But... Oh, there's some ranged spells. So we'll give him those. And... remove fear, remove sickness. Guess... Oh, he's already got one remove sickness and one remove fear. He's got 2 cure light. Guess I'll give him a couple of these. Should weapon focus on whip and wear more leather harness. Give you at least 1 AC more. If I find any of those things, I'll be sure to put them on. I don't think they're gonna let me though. Alright. Anyways, let's see. What we doing? What we doing with you? Okay, so I think I will give him another one of those and another one of those. He's got that right there. No. Maybe we'll have some use for that at some point. I'll do another one of those. Actually, this, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Just so he has one more offensive thing. Not that we're going to have him with us that often, I don't think. But I've been using RNG, so we might end up with him on occasion. Okay. You. Don't think we gotta change hers. We only had to change his because he got abundant casting. So that's it. That's everybody. Alright, let's give it a real save. A real save. Okay. Her stomach feels bad. I'm sorry. Don't be sick. Being sick is no fun. No fun for anyone. Alright. So we sorted out the spell books. And I guess we'll take a nap. And then go do Seedless Quest. I told you I don't want Camellia near my food! But okay, fine. We'll have some onion soup tonight. And what are you gonna make now? This dog at the camp needs to shut up. It's annoying me as bad as the real life ones. Yeah, when I hear dogs or children, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Okay, anyway. Let's see, she made Scorching Ray last time. Guess we'll do Burning Arc this time. Alright, so let's rest. See who chats tonight, if anybody. Soziel says, it makes my heart sing to see that ordinary life goes on, even in the crusade. People are enjoying themselves, making friends, falling in love, getting married. Huh? Who's doing that? And Sela says, somebody may laugh at all this and say those people just think they're going to live forever, but I think that's the very reason why people are stronger in spirit than they seem. Oh, it's her friend Elon. That's right. He's engaged. Sorry, I forgot about Sela's friends. I had that much interest in them. But yeah, that's who he's talking about, Sela's friends. Elon and Kiana. See, I know who they are. Okay, anyway. All right. So. All right, we slept. Now we go do Sela's quest. Don't think there's anything else we need to worry about in here. Not that I can see anything because I'm in my damn tent. All right. So, we got to take Sela with us this time to do her quest. So, how dare you be in that position? Nobody's in that position. What? I'm talking about where... You people all got dirty minds. Okay, anyway. So we gotta bring Sela. And then RNG says, who else is coming with us this time? Let's check. Alright. The first number chosen shall be 6. Soziel again. Soziel and Sela? With me and Darren? Ugh! We're both gonna abandon them because we'll be bored to tears. Okay, anyway. The 2 atheists with the 2 holy rollers. Great! Great! It'll be perfect! Alright, so, next, who's coming? 1. Woljif, my dude, thank goodness. Alright, so, 2 atheists, 2 holy rollers, the little rogue boy. And who's the last one coming? 3. Lan. Because he thinks I'm his girlfriend, probably. But, okay. This will be interesting. Alright, let's go. Which position are we talking about again? That one. Right next to me. What? Okay, so we gotta go do Seedless Quest. And we've got Soziel, Woljif, and Lan. Okay. Interesting. Okay, half an hour to go till the end of streams. Let's see if we can get through this quest. Probably not, because you know how I get distracted. Oh, this again. We got stuff happening. The commander becomes host to an anomalous force, and her dreams are filled with strange visions. She feels the space around her distort, and her sensory organs are flooded by false images bred by distortions of light and air. Reality itself tries to expel the commander into some dark tunnel. At the other end, a grim figure awaits. Her body resists this crude attempt to wrench it from reality, but the unknown force finds a tangle in the commander's soul, one made of demonic rage and destructive desire. The stranger grabs at it and pulls like a hunter reeling in a harpoon. Troubled by the sudden intrusion, the dark and ominous force deep in the commander's soul answers with a menacing growl. The commander... I don't barely remember this happening before. That number 5's interesting. It's an Aasimar only one. Leash is darkened and bridled. Use air to suppress the tangle. Reaches out, seeking protection, blessing the upper planes. I kind of want to do the Aasimar one, but I should probably do one of these ones. Let's see. I've got +3 for perception, +10 for knowledge arcana. I guess we'll try knowledge arcana. Tries to understand what's going on. Yeah, because I barely remember this. Failed! Ah! However, the commander has never encountered anything like this before. Well, I don't think I'm going to pass this. I'll try this one. Reaches out, seeking protection and the blessing of the upper planes, which is granted to all Aasimars at birth. Interesting. So there's some demonic force trying to reach into my soul. Okay. And Aasimars all have a protection from the blessing of the upper planes? Interesting. You will understand why I'm fixating on this when you get to later in the story, but that is interesting. I'm under demonic psychic attack, but as an Aasimar, I can get protection from the blessing of the upper planes. Interesting. Okay, so reaches out, seeking protection from the blessing of the upper planes, which is granted to all Aasimars at birth. By force of will, the commander pushes her anger down, as deep in her soul as she can. The attraction rapidly weakens in response, as if the mysterious enemy can no longer sense the commander and concentrate its efforts on her. The apparition recedes, leaving the commander wondering whether it was reality or a nightmare. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I've never played an Aasimar, and this is very interesting if you know other things that are happening in the story with other possible characters of the same race. So, Aasimars can get protected from demonic forces psychically attacking them. Interesting. Interesting to know that. I see. I have learned something new today. Okay, anyway. Alright, so the pious nun position in the Holy Spear polishing position. I'm always an Aasimar. My favorite race. It's the first time I've played an Aasimar this far. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's move on. We gotta try to figure out how to get here. I don't think we can go this way. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Oh, jeez, holy. Things keep popping up. Alright, magical anomalies are common in the world of Galarian. I remember this one. I think that other one was Aasimar specific. Or something. Because I don't remember that one before, but I remember this one. Okay, so common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic... That's me. Or at least it tries to be, but for some reason it's pushing me towards neutral good. I don't know why. Anyway, a regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire from rifts in the ground, the rain of eyeballs, all that the whirlwind is known for, sounds like a great place, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. Okay, but even the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer, through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and her army walk up the high bank of the West Sullen River, where it draws near the border of the whirlwind. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over the sharp edges, and sickening bends. The shade of mercury on the horizon, rising to dirty rust. As it arches above the soldiers' heads, it regains its familiar azure hue. A whisper sweeps through the ranks, and soon turns to a grumble. The commander gives a signal to wait, and climbs to the highest point along the bank. There she decides to... I'm pretty sure I can pass that. Yeah. Yeah. No. We'll do this one. Address the soldiers and boost their morale. I succeeded! Establishing rapport with her troops is yet another battle that the leader must face. Through the subtle alchemy of words, one can win trust and raise morale, or lose faith and authority. Addressing the army on the border of the Whirlwind, the commander seeks to establish herself as a military leader on this new battleground. Let me quickly look at chat here. Most favorite one is Aasimar Tiefling Hybrid. That sounds interesting. So one can have angel wings but have a tiefling tail and horns. Golden hereditary with the glade. That does sound... So I guess if a tiefling and an Aasimar did get it on, that would be an interesting child. Anyway, moving on. And her efforts prove fruitful. The soldiers listen dutifully, smiles appearing on their faces. Someone in the ranks jokes that the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. Lines of soldiers step warily beneath the shroud of the low black clouds. It's like the whirlwind has reached out a finger to the lands of Mendo. The gesture seems eerily harmless, but then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes one after another. The tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. The power of the elements on one side of the scales, the soldiers' faith and inspiration on the other. It's plain to see which is greater. The determined army runs the gauntlet of tornadoes. The struggle lasts over half an hour, but the army only losses are a few bags of supplies and a dozen hats whipped off into the sky. After stopping to catch their breath, the soldiers continue on. Their first encounter with the whirlwind has ended in their favor. Okay. Alrighty. So there's somebody on the road. It was just that stuff, though. Okay. Alright. I thought it was like one of the little traveling salesmen that you run into, but no, it was just that. So, wait a second. I saw the thing that said there was somebody on the road right before I psychically got attacked by a demonic thing. Interesting. Alright, let's move on. I don't know if we're going to have time to get through this. Probably. It's not that long of a fight, but there's some other stuff, some dialogue and stuff. But anyway, let's move on. I forgot to look if anybody's tired. They shouldn't be, though. We just left camp. Alright, here we are at Elon's camp. Seela, first of all, everybody get in the right order. The horse. I like the horse better than them. No, I can't move them. Never mind. Why don't you want to... What? I can't move. Hold on. Yeah, get that out of there. I was going to say, why can't I move that? Alright, anyways. Seela's occasionally funny. So I guess I'll put her before Soziel. They're kind of pretty much the same. Alright, yeah, get on your horse, dearling. Okay. Alright. Now, who does Formation think is our highest AC? Hey, the right person. Imagine that. Oh yeah, I gotta see if there's anything I gotta change. I don't think I ever put Land's key stuff on the bar because I never use it. Extra attack? Sure. Sudden speed? Sure. Well, Jeff, I don't think you have anything I'd put in the bar.
Where else would I be?
Yeah, I don't think I need to put anything on his. Seela, I don't know. Yeah. Don't think she needs to worry about any of this stuff. Okay. Anyways, so Seela's in front. It's not that dark, but we'll use light just because I like to. Or cast it on the horse. That works too. Alright. So here we are at the camp where they got attacked by demons and we're looking for Elon's lovely engagement ring or something. Alright, let's go. All of us, not just me. Could you stop walking past the loot? No, finally. We're finally here. Alon and Curl must be around here somewhere, and Jana too, if they gave her permission to leave. Ah, there they are. I was trying to get the loot, guys. Greetings, Seela, and greetings to you, Knight Commander. Sir Elon puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts an inquisitive glance at you. He seems less friendly than he was the day you met at the Defender's Art. We got a deer eavesdropping on us. What you want, bro? Okay, anyway. Jana puts her hands on her hips, and she looks even more dashing than usual. Ilan is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help from a couple nobodies like us, but now you've turned into the saviors of Canabras, Knights of the Fifth Crusade, marked by Iomede's blessing. Oh my god! Would you people stop saying that Iomede gave magical powers to an atheist? It's starting to irk me at this point. Okay. And you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Haha. Sela frowns a little. Let's not talk about it, I assure you. I'm the same Sela, your friend from the League of the Cart, and we came here to help you look for Ilan's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. All right, my friends, since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. I would say that, but yeah. I don't really like his answer, but we'll say it. Is there something wrong, Ilan? Am I making you nervous? The young knight is obviously embarrassed. I apologize. Jana is right. Much has changed since we met in Canabra. Some things for the better, some not at all. He stops short, apparently unwilling to elaborate. No, he'll elaborate later, and it'll be annoying. Anyway, what does the ring look like, and where should we look for it? The last time I saw the ring, it was with my things in my traveling chest. Now the camp's in total disarray. I don't know how we'll ever find it. The ring is made of shiny silver metal with a deep blue-green jewel. You can't miss it. Master Derek is not just a jeweler. He's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. A trinket worth several months' pay, Elon? The rolls in the surface are insane. You should give your girls fried rats like we do. You'd save yourself lots of trouble. Okay, so Lan hasn't given me fried rats yet. So maybe he's not obsessed yet. Anyway. Alright, off we go. Jana and I will look around the northern side. We'll see you when we find something or when we give up trying. You don't have to believe in Iomede to have Iomede believe in you. Yeah, I'm sure she does. Alright, let's go get this loot. Well, we haven't talked to Iomede yet, but the people that represent her are slightly annoying. Okay. Alright. So let's look at this. The tent has been cut open from the inside. The knights apparently left it in a hurry. More loots. More loots. Bardette. Alright. More loot. Loot everywhere. I just realized that we could have ended up without Camellia or Woljeff, and I don't know who'd be picking locks. Should probably put some somebody else with some trickery, just in case. Since I'm using RNG, I sometimes might not have Woljeff or Camellia with me. Alright, anyways. The ground is trampled and there are signs of battle everywhere. The Hound Hearts were clearly attacked by demons here. Loot, loot, loot. Oh. Or not. Or not loot. It's a closet. A small closet demon emerges from the chest. The closet in BG3 is hilarious. I love her. Anyway, it looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It is holding a shiny object in its paws. A sparkling silver ring with large blue-green jewels. It's mine! Mine! Alon, look at that creepy thing. What's it holding? I've seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease and bully, but it'll bolt if it senses any real threat. Let's surround it and attack it all together before it can figure out what's happening. Except we can't, because we're stuck in a cutscene right now. Mine! The closet throws its paws, wouldn't be claws, in the air and slashes you with beams of color. You hear insolent giggling. The demon is jumping up and down. How's it jumping? It's flying. Throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine, mine. Yeah, the closet in BG3 doesn't have wings. The imp does. But anyway. Ilan, Jana. Sela glances at her friends and turns to you. They're all right. They'll come round soon. Quickly, Seraphine, let's catch the little rascal before it runs off with the ring. Uh-huh. I don't even know. Forget which direction it went. The camera here.
Can't hide from me.
Mine! The ring is mine! You can't catch me! Silly, weak Aasimar! You're making me skip loot and stuff. Oh, you guys are awake again? think we gotta go that way, so it must have went this way.
In due time.
Look at all this loot you're making me miss chasing your stupid butt around. I don't think it went down there. So I don't remember having to pass the check to follow this stupid thing. Where'd you go, little buddy? I'm like clicking randomly and gonna end up attacking a deer or something. There it is. Back where it started. Okay. See, why are you off your horse? You know you're useless when you're not on your horse. Okay. Hello? Hello? We're in a cutscene. I can't do nothing. Oh, hi, Curl. Before Elon manages to get to the closet, the halfling Curl appears right next to it, quite out of nowhere. He snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it. Curl, what are you... Oh, now she's back on her horse. Make up your mind, girl. Elon is attacking Curl with Sayla standing right there. Interesting how that works. Thrusting herself between Elon and Curl, Sayla barely manages to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Elon, stop. Have you gone mad? He's using a summon spell. Why did you stop? Because she wanted to fight extra demons. Some lovely prey has just stepped into my trap. So, Curl took the ring and summoned a bunch of demons. Cool. Get ready, we're on our own now. Alright. Darren, look! Darren is not staggered! Because I gave him rupture restraints. Okay, anyway. I guess since you're actually close enough, just do that. Okay. Guess you can get a little closer so you can cast some other stuff next time. Alright, land, kill a thing.
Endure this!
Well, Jeff, where are you? You're right here. Yeah, so you'll just go hit that thing. Why are they always attacking me? Why is it always me? Why is everybody always picking on me? I think instead of attacking, I'm just going to drink another potion because that thing hit me a bunch of times. Alright. Okay, I'm still injured. But I think she can do this and still go? Maybe. Maybe not. It's lay on hand's self that gets her to be able to go again. Alright. Darren. See if he throws those things, he'll hit us. So let's not do that. So I guess we'll just do our 5-foot step and bane these fools. They like you, of course. They're hitting on you. Yes. Yeah. I don't want to play that rough, thank you. Alright, let's see. Okay, day went, so next, land.
Make every strike count.
See, as you can tell, things are getting a bit harder than they were in Act 1. Alright. Okay, these ones over here are all dead, right? So just go hit this one. Elon, what were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing if he was responsible for all of this. He might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the only one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone at the camp besides some small harmless demon, so he set a trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demon masters had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. Alana scoffs. We barely know anything about what happened. Curl's a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we'll never know because you let him escape. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. You two need to calm down. You're both right in your own way. And anyway, what's been done can't be undone. We're lucky no one died in today's little brawl, but who knows where Sela's naivete may one day lead you. Do you hear me, sister? You're not just another knight. Whatever you do may have terrible consequences. Oh, here's where Elan gets annoying. Yay. You clearly have something to say. Go ahead then, spit it out. Sela, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened to the Great Garrison, you're in serious danger, and maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer, a knight begins as a squire. Even Iomede's paladins gain their abilities gradually, but not with you and the commander. Hey, how did I get into this conversation? You were granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins. Okay, so you're pissed that we got powers that you don't have. Gotcha. What else you have to say? Far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. Well, how's that our fault? The Queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything. Training, experience, hardship. Well, I didn't want to lead the army. She just kind of did that on her own. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly. Okay, I'll agree with you on that one. And how much good has this brought to Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Sela, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you'll lower your sword when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. Elan pauses as if reluctant to continue, then looks you in the eye. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. Excuse you? So if I understand you correctly, I'm an incompetent leader who never earned my position. Elan looks right at you with his clear blue eyes. Bear me no grudge, Commander. I'm not so ungrateful as to forget what you did for Canabras and how you agreed to help me. Oh no, I was chaotic. I said it to Sela and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. Well, honey, if it wasn't for my power, we wouldn't have been able to defeat Monago, and there'd still be angels fighting in the Wardstone, ready for it to blow up as soon as one army gets an advantage over the other army. But yeah, okay. Don't be afraid of what's new and unknown. Wow, for once Soziel's not being Mr. Conservative. We just need to bear in mind our responsibilities. Whatever was given to us, we can use it for good. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Kroll is a traitor, and Janna is a coward ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we'll all learn lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't let me solely for the gifts I bring her. Elan makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Oh yeah, Janna ran away. Kind of skipped over that part, I think. But yeah, Janna ran away as soon as the demon showed up. Sela watches as he leaves. Her expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everything's become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Seraphine, let's go back. And I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. Okay. Alright, so we finished that quest. Time for a save. Although we are just about out of time for today. See if we can do anything else before time's up. Alright. We can go get loot. That's what we can do. I think I already read this one. Yeah. People just leaving their demon hearts laying around. Tell ya. What's this world coming to when you just leave demon hearts laying all over the place? Okay, anyway. Wait, what kind of weird route was that, Lamb? Storyteller thing, I think that is. Alright. So, I think we did pass a bunch of loot when we were chasing that little jerk around. I think we looked at those already. I think we looked at this one. Sela, again, why are you not on your horse, you weirdo? Get on your horse. The tent is different from the rest. There's strong burnt smell around it and a rustling sound coming from within. Okay. Check the tent. Another one. Yay! Forgot about that little dude. Go smack him, please.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. Oh, another one. Brimmer for everybody. Where are you, Day? Again, not staggered. I love rupture restraints. Okay. Anyway, guess just bless us. Don't really need to worry about it with just the one dude, but might as well. Hey, watch that. Oh, you're over here in my face now. Cool. Can I burning hands this fool? I don't know. Is he immune to fire? Seems like he might be, but I'll just do it anyway. Alright. See, as you can tell, they're taking a little longer to kill now, for the most part, so it does get a little harder even when you're on a lower difficulty. But anyways. Hello, I would like to loot now, please. Can I have the loot? Okay. Got a few more minutes left. Not many, but a few. Now, I thought there was some more loot down in this bottom part. Well, I guess I could look at the map. That could be helpful, right? Silly maps. Who needs maps, right? Okay, anyway. And more loot over here. And then I think we gotta do the mobility check up here to go find some other thing. Again, we'll just still got more mobility than the horse. That's odd.
Something.
Okay, a shield, a shieldy shield. That's actually probably better than Sela's. So let's have a look-see. I believe it is. Yeah, that's better than hers. Don't think we got anything else. So this thing is just the bard hat. Okay, I think that's all we need to do here. So, let us go. Can we get there? No, we gotta get back up the hill or something. Actually, can we exit from over here? We should be able to. I think we should be able to. Is there an area exit down here? There usually is. Guess not. Guess we'll go back up. Okay. Let us out! Alright. Well done! You've gotten lots done today. It doesn't feel like it, because I've only done 2 quests. But there was a lot of talking and stuff at camp. And we did get more info about Darren. And we got a lovely new advisor who has to obey my every wish and command. I mean, who only I can send home. Shut up, twin. Alright, so let's go. Actually, I think I'll just end. Well, I'll leave this area and then I'll end. Alright, so thanks guys for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. I unfortunately don't think I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. I might, but it's very doubtful. So, chances are I won't be streaming again until Monday at 11 Eastern Time. It's 3 Eastern Time now if you want to compare where you are to where I am. So I will probably be streaming again on Monday around 11 a.m. I kind of want to continue this game, but I've been playing it all this week, so I don't know if I should mix it up. I'll think about it over the weekend and see. If you want to follow any stream updates and stuff, you can follow me on Twitter. I usually post whether I'm going to be streaming or canceling or delaying or whatever on there. So anyway, thank you again for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Yeah, I know. My housemates always have Fridays off. Once in a while they'll work on a Friday, but most of the time they don't. So I usually can't stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday because there's usually at least 2 people in the house, more often 3 and more if they invite people over. So it's really hard for me to stream when other people are around. So I usually don't stream unless I have the house to myself. So I probably won't be streaming till Monday. Unfortunately, I'd like to be able to stream every day, but I can't do that. So probably Monday. Maybe tomorrow, but probably not. So anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys all on Monday. Like I said, I want to continue this game, but I do have some other games that I started as well, so we'll see what mood I'm in on Monday, whether I do this or do something else. It'll probably be this, though. It'll probably be this. Anyway, so thank you again for hanging out, and I will hopefully see you all on Monday. Bye for now, everybody.